attention. Nothing beats a good mistake. If I wanted to kill myself, I'd climb your ego and jump your IQ.
Ready, aim, fire. Ready, aim, fire.
Welcome to Tommy C's Open Arcade. That means I do whatever the fuck I want. I got no plan. Like earlier say, yeah, somebody said 3 shit. He's going, Tommy C's, what? Thoughts on Ackman going after conservatives? It would be my same thing as Ackman going after liberals. Ackman is too dumb to go after anybody. He should get his own house in order and stick to video games, because he clearly is a very stupid man. An open and shut case against the tint hue guy with the TV settings guy, and he blew it. There you go. You like that answer? You You stole Dead on Dave? Oh, I'm not really. Here's the thing. If I can help Dead on Dave, I know I haven't heard from Dave. I'm not doing a show. I have no plans to do a show. I plan to internet with a chat. Anybody guys to come in here and maybe play a game. This bitch is wide open. I am probably one of the worst gaming streamers you'll ever come by. I'm not even kidding you. I just felt like having a little freedom. I stream arcade games. I might even shoot like. I'm bad gamer. I'm not even a good streamer gamer. I just love it. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to convince you to go to. I think I'm going to convince you to go to Dead on Dave right now. You got to really love me to stay. Did you see Andy Worski and PPP go on Alex Stein show? No, I didn't. That's interesting. Is Messi dumb? Messi's right here. I guess he's playing Ronaldo in a friendly pretty soon, right? They'll be back on YT tomorrow for the Royal Rumble. You don't have to worry about me on that one. At least I'm not DSP. I get up every morning and I say, at least I'm not DSP. I'm a pretty happy guy, actually. I got it pretty good. You should play Hotline Miami. What I should play is that really boring fucking Pals game. I got a Tekken 8. I did a 2-hour stream. It's actually pretty good, pretty action-packed. It's probably one of my best streams, which is why I cut it off in 2 hours. Because I'm starting to realize I can't really go that long. You know, as far as... I'm better in spurts. But today, I just feel like hanging out with you guys. I don't want to go to sleep. Once I got my cigarette, or my vape, I actually didn't buy cigarettes this time. Be proud of me. I've never played Terrain. I don't have it. Whatever the fuck. The title's a goof title. No, not that I'm aware. Willie Mac put out a video, which is amazing. Highly recommend. In fact, I'm sending you all. It's at the bottom of the links right now. Scroll down there. I'm sending you all to see. He does a really good job. I mentioned in there. Actually, yes, I am a little surprised. Like, I was mentioned more in the Illuminati videos. Not that I'm complaining. Growth has been good. A new Muda 2. I just was watching before I came on the air. Willie's doing a vid on MamaMax. Willie doing a vid was a bit shocking. No. I think Willie's so good. Do you know what I'm gonna do, guys? You want to hear this? Tell me if you like this. Like, I'm not gonna steal Now Recording's award show, but I think I'm going to do award show in December. So I'm going to do a show maybe sooner than later. Thank you, Critical Shotgun. How's the new Tekken? I really loved it. But here's the thing about me. I'm a cartridge flipper, so I'm already on it. I might play Fortnite. I don't know. We'll see. This is open arcade, man. What are you going to do? So, what was I talking about? Shit. Yeah, Tekken, it's a pretty good battle. I battle one of the fans on there. Once it gets going, it's pretty cool. Tekken was fun. It's not a bad stream. It's only 2 hours too. It's kind of consumable in the background. Very intense. Very intense. Yes. Stealing. I was going to steal a lore show. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come up with an award show, and I'm going to name the best commentator and video. Do double awards from 2016 on. The best guy for that year. I already know a couple of them. I know Willie will be nominated at some point. And I think I'm just gonna do a show like that. I have an idea for that. So everything's given out, so I can maybe give a few awards and things, but I'm not gonna do exactly what. I may even make a video. I'm not gonna do exactly what fucking Now Recording, because I like what Now Recording does. It's really, really funny, and I don't want it to be. I don't even have the same field.
Okay, buddy.
How's the new Tekken game? Amazing. Critical. Again. What would you rather play? Classic Tomb Raider games or Uncharted? I never liked Tomb Raider. And I tell you why I never liked Tomb Raider, and it's not like a PETA thing. What's up with shooting fucking lions that live under the earth and tigers and shit? It's like animals. I want to shoot people, man. Wow, come on. I know in later ones, but the ones I was exposed to, just they weren't as cool. There was really something cool about Lara Croft, and it's really sad, like that Lara Croft was such a video game icon when I was in my late teens and 20s, and then it kind of fell off, which just kind of sucks. Part of it is those movies are so bad. Big Tomb Raider, I don't know. I was never really into it. I hated the controls. I hated the controls in that Resident Evil. Ugh. Lures for old heads. Isn't that sad, you see? It's like really sad. The lures for old heads. I like the character a lot. I also want to point out something I've always been a bit sad about. And it happened again today. Love Phones is the best content I produce. Hands down. Has there been a few bad episodes? Yes. But it's a really good one tonight. I didn't even realize it went 2 hours. That's how good it was. That is the best content I produce. That is the best, most exciting stuff. It's too bad I can't get famous on that alone. But I'm even thinking about putting a Love Phones playlist together. I mean, even if you went back to old ones, they're still kind of viable. They never get old, you know? I don't know. Kino Casino? Well, I suppose he's got a beef with somebody. I guess he's just streaming in drama now. No more Review Tech USA. I don't know what he's doing. I never really got Rich all that much. I think Rich wants to appear wise, and I don't even think he's a bad guy. At least his persona. Maybe he is a bad guy. I know he's got a lot of. I do wonder about. Here's the thing, you know. I like wings, but I kind of got to say this. Like, everybody I know in this has that crazy following. Ask for it. So he's got a real crazy trolls too. I don't know if he asked for it. It doesn't look like on the surface, but I wonder. You know, like fucking camera flickers every so often. It's very weird. Fucking first-rate cam too. Rich got in a fight with the quartering because he knew the quartering took his place. He finally figured out in 2020. He did. He flipped his political views and tech stuff, but quartering's almost becoming a political channel now, like 100%. We took his phone. That being said, I got positive things to say about Rip too. I think like Boogie, he's a really good host. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. I just think he says a lot of weird things that attract dipshits and probably trolls. And most people are like most people on YouTube are phonies, right? It takes a lot. Look what happened to MamaMax. It takes a lot for people to find out you're a phony, even though it's like right on the surface for me anyway. I think if they figure out you're a fake, you're done. Because what happens when they figure out you're fake, people start doubling down. Nobody comes out and says, yes, I was acting this way because I thought it'd get me more views. Very few people do that. You're better off doing that, I think. Because you take an initial amount of hate, you're going to lose a bunch of subs, but then people know why you did what you did. Trying to get some money, you know? Like, what the fuck, you know? Yeah. I don't root for people losing their shit. I'm starting to realize that I'm pretty frugal. I didn't always think so. I've never made the money and gotten as big as Rich or any of these guys. I just don't drop grand here and a grand there, and that's why I'm okay. I make sure everything's paid. I am very lucky that I got an accountant for a wife, right? And then just, I don't like, the money goes right to where it's supposed to go. All the divorce stuff, all the bills I have to pay, everything I owe the German government, everything's taken care of. And if there's a tax break to be had, she knows the law because she has to know it for work. And I don't have a car. I use the bus. This behind me is the only luxuries I have. I do have that soccer habit too. All right, so this. I probably go to too many games. I've been going to a lot of games. I've spent a lot of money this year, but it's $100 here, $100 there. I usually take Tommy with me, and so it's like a bonding thing too. You know, how much the machines cost? When I got them, only a couple $100. Now they're really expensive, but I modded them too, so they're probably as much as the modern ones. You know, it's my only thing. Soccer's expensive, laugh my ass off. No, the jerseys, I got, some of those are fake jerseys. This is real. This is 100%. This is like, other than the size being XXL, this is Messi's jersey, 100%. Do I have drink Coors Banquet? No. I've always been very picky about booze. Ugh. What happened is whose daughter? Sakura. What are you responding to? Yes, I'm 6'1", 270. I wish I could have had more. They didn't have a beer case over there, so I only got this. I should drink that. My wife said drink the rest of the wine. Or maybe I should do that. I don't like wine really that much, but I like the alcohol in it. Bud Light, like a real man, yeah. No, this is the shittiest shit I drank. It's called Beck's Gold, and this is my entire identity on the internet. I actually drink a little more fancy stuff. When I was in the States, I only drank microbrews and stuff. I was one of those like snobs. Yeah, there you go. This is my Beck's Gold. Thank you, Yussi. I haven't cracked 300, but I was begging for it. So yeah, I think I lost about 10, 15 pounds. Yeah, getting close. I haven't got cracked. But see, I can't. I'll stand up right now. Fuck it. I'll put in. I don't know. I just have a big belly. The rest of me looks pretty normal. You know. What the fuck here? Check this out. I'll show you how fat I am. I'll just be honest. Can I brighten that a bit? Let's see. Okay, and then I'll lighten it up so I don't look like such a poser. I just have a big beer belly. No. I'll go side to side. I'll do everything. I'll show you how fat I am. Let's go. Come on. Boop, boop. Maybe go that way. Come on. What's wrong with the light in here? Oh, shit. I fuck up the other thing. That's the pro. Fuck. I fucked it. Damn it. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. All right. Hang on. I forgot they... Yeah. Like, Ralph looks great. Okay. Yeah. All right. This is it. This is the real thing. Not even that dark in here. See, it just looks like it's dark in here. I'm not pulling up my shirt. That's the one thing I'm not doing because that'll be over the internet. But this is me. I have a belly here, but I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'1". And yeah. There. I'll even sit down. Hello. Yeah, this is a lot of shit here. I'll show you my fat ass, which is not even that fat because I don't know, I'm a dude. And yeah, just there you go. That's it. So I'm about 270. I might have lost. I might be down to 260 now. So for all I know, I'm not one of these guys that weigh myself every day. I probably should. So there you go. That's how fat I am. It's nothing to be proud of. And I'm not saying like I'm not doing one of these things like well, at least I'm not this, at least I'm not that. I'm way too overweight. This is just unacceptable. And you know, considering my background in the military, I knew fucking better. Yeah, it's also doable. But I'm a big motherfucking boy. Let's see how this looks. That's not light enough. Okay. No, I just want some. So there you go. Here's the problem with Jeff's fucking plan. I don't have a car, so I can't do the shopping, right? I don't have a license. I use the bus. My wife does drive, so she picks up the food. She will not cooperate. I did only have sushi tonight. She will not cooperate. She won't buy what Jeff tells her to. It's so weird. She bitches about my fucking weight, and then she'll bring home McDonald's. And like doesn't even give me like I'm bringing home McDonald's because I don't want to cook and get for Tommy because I don't know Tommy. Tommy's always running around. She doesn't even give me enough time to go get something that's fucking good. I mostly eat cracker bread and mustard. Portion control is my problem because I'm a constant snacker. Because you know what? You know why I'm a constant snacker? Because it's heavy. I was a heavy smoker. You know. Yeah. Because it's love. I know what you meant by that. My wife likes to bring me home shit that I like, and I used to like fast food, but you know, I'm doing stuff my parents didn't do to me. Like I saw Tommy like chowing down on gummy bears, and playing games, chilling, popping the gummy bears, drinking his drink. I was like, put that shit away. It's a whole fucking bag. You want to be a big fat ass like me, all fucked up, and he put it away. Even yesterday, I didn't even tell him. I said, hey, he's like. He got some lemonade. I was like, that's got mega sugar. I know you're like watching that shit. My son's 7. He's like, get me water. I said, look, you're a young guy. If you run it off, I have no problem with you getting that. He's like, nah, I want the water. I want to get fat. That's what he said. So I ate his gummy bears and drank the fucking thing. When I was in Germany, I don't have any fucking friends. I'll be honest. And it's not because I can't get them. It's because I don't want them. I'm old. I've done all the social things that you do. I want to spend more time with my wife. She's my best friend. I wish we get babysitter for Tommy. We can't because both of us are too paranoid to get some. It's not that friends are overrated. It's just I don't have social. Yeah, I don't even have 2 close friends. I do. But here's the thing. I have free calls to States. I call home all the time. I call people back home all the time. You know, and then the rest of the time, you know, like a lot of this stupid bullshit we do, I started to realize probably helped my YouTube career because I'm touching base with this guy. Nick's a really big influence on me, and he always has been. Obviously, he saved my channel. You know, and you know, every after we got over our bullshit, you know, we help each other, and I think just the conversations just kind of help me and help him, you know. And then also now he's an arcade fucking junkie, so that helps too, you know. Eminem, I'll start calling. That's pretty funny. Have I been to Mockenbach, you wrote. No, I haven't. Sounds like a village. Yeah, I did. I'll tell you, I spent 140 euros on tickets to Mainz versus Union. Mainz is probably getting relegated this year back down to our league. They're playing fucking awful. They lost to Frankfurt tonight. The team is falling apart. It's sad. I don't know. Maybe Jurgen Klopp said he's done with Liverpool. Maybe he's coming back here. I don't know. Right? Because this is where he built his team as Mainz no Fumf. All right. You guys probably see, they say, like, I'll wear this hat every so often. I really don't give a shit. I don't really have one team. My team was the Cosmos. The Cosmos are long gone. You probably see me wear this hat before. It's mine. It's the team over there. But I used to follow them when I got here, but I really follow Wiesbaden. Wiesbaden feels like a permanent team for me. I don't know, because I have so much history here. It feels like my club. But I can't be super loyal to any club because they took my club away, and then they changed my club's name to a soft fucking drink. Metro Stars, great name, New York Metro Stars, and they changed it to this. Yes, it's the same Red Bull. No, it hasn't been opened. Only real old heads know what I'm talking about. Oh God, look at the dust bunnies on this. Curse Red Bull. Yeah, I just look at it in the morning. My wife likes to make fun of me, like how stupid I am about that. What, are you NYCFC? Fuck you. I watch all the Red Bull games. I do. Yeah, I still have it. I don't have a lot for physical memories for the show. You know, I only have like you guys reminding me of shit, which is my favorite. I got this stupid shot from the point flag. I never got a fucking. I never hit the 100K, so I never got my thing. I don't even know if they sent me one even if I did. What? Wii U. Wii U. No, I never. I just put a flag. You want to say it? I don't want to do this because I can always flip back. What the fuck? I'll show you. I never painted it. Fuck it. Yeah, I finally. Yeah, I was 47 because I hit the 47 around the Inicia and just stayed there. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. This is what it looks like now. It's just a flag, man. That's all. That's what's going on. Pretty much. That's what we got. I never did it. What's the point? You guys don't see it. Nobody cares. My fucking. I suppose I could do it. You know, here's the thing about painting. And then I could put the camera around it. I could put the camera here. It would look cool. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't. Did I get into that? I didn't even know. I said, like, you know, it's so weird. Like with the sub stuff, is like you guys. I've kind of long given up on it. You guys give a shit about that more than I do. I'm just, you know, my thing is come here, serve the people who donate, serve the Pats. I do it the best I can. Here's the really good news. It's not. I did have times last year, and the year before, 2022, where I wasn't like clocking in, like I just phoning in it. I never do that, but I was tough getting up for it, especially since I started pulling away from the pedo stuff, like, and sticking to it. Because I started doing that in 2021, and then as time got on, so like when a big pedo story, I just wouldn't do it. I didn't think it was funny. I was just sick of it. A lot of the stuff I do is pedo adjacent now, like it's the MamaMax thing. It's not necessarily about pedos. It's about a phony pedo hunter or something like that. But if you notice, I haven't covered. I had a bad feeling about that. The Chaka Khan. You know, I didn't watch the debate, to be honest with you. It must have went pretty well for Destiny, because I didn't see any clips of him looking stupid. I'm a clip guy. Remember that. Because I had a thing. I have to fucking bend the knee. I always told. You know what the thing is? I don't think Destiny's nasty anymore. So if you're not nasty to fucking Ben, he's not going to be nasty to you back. Therefore, you can't get an own, right? So I assume that's the way it went. So I always said if some of the tricks that he pulls on stream with these dipshits, Ben's going to make him look ridiculous. But apparently, it was a good debate. Was it good? No, I have not watched Tom McDonald's rap. You know what? I'll save that for tomorrow. You know what I want to say? No, I don't care. I hate debates. I hate the pedo stuff, and I hate debates. I hate it. You guys, I think you guys, because I bring up stuff that's considered political, but it's just simply how I feel a lot. So I'm considered right wing, which is not unfair. But I'm not involved as much in the politics, and I certainly don't sit around and root. Like, oh, my side won. I just find that so lame. I was like that for a long time, but I kind of gave it up in the army. Because when I realized George Bush was trash. Thanks, Joy. I appreciate it. I don't even want you to be here for the insight. I want you to hear. I want to hopefully make you laugh, and that be a side note. And the insight. Also, we've had like emotional moments and stuff on here, and crazy stuff happen, especially in love phones, and crazy like stuff happen. You know? Yeah, I hope I make you laugh. I don't consider myself a comedian, but that's the thing that's most important to me. I just wanted a wacky show. That's all I ever wanted. I'm just like Howard that way. That's all I wanted hearted. And people say to me, is like, you know what the problem with you, Tommy, is your content never changed. And they're right, and I'm glad. Because when I woke up and I wanted to listen to Imus or Howard, I wanted it to be the same. I wanted, not the same jokes, but because they did with current events as well, I wanted to know that was like a bedrock. So yeah. That's just me. Yeah, Love Phones is great. Love Phones is my best work. Is I think Josh can back me up on that. That is the best stuff I do, and it's the lowest rated stuff. I can barely crack 1,000. I've only cracked 2 on 1 or 2 over the years, but it's absolutely always been my best stuff. Glad you never changed your real one. I may start doing more videos if the news hits me in the commentary. You see the little commentary thing in the beginning. I worked really hard this week. Well, as hard as YouTubers work. Yeah. The next clip will probably be the Balloon's phone call. But I haven't been fatter now. Like tonight, I'm fucking it up because if I'm here right now, I'm fucking everything up. I'm gonna get up tomorrow. I'm gonna watch a game. Wiesbaden's playing. I'm gonna kick the ball around my kid. I'm gonna put a clip out, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the time with my wife. That's the plan. Yeah, Turk told me this was a good flavor. He's right. This fucking feels nice. Yeah, it's really good. It's my best stuff. It's challenging to do as a host, and it's also when I shine the most. I'm always really good with callers. The problem is, like, when I take callers, my views usually go down unless the calls are amazing, you know, or funny, or people come showing off goofing on me. That's the part I love the most. It's like I love it the most, but people don't connect with it as much. Only hardcores. If I have people in for calls and a lot of people in, I know I'm doing a really good job. You know, I'm doing a search of, hey Ghosty, how you doing? By the way, Ghosty, I believe you. The shit you told me. You probably needed to hear that because of everything that happened, but I believe what you told me was the truth on Love Phones today. Look into Time Ball, help speed up your clips. I think I will look at it. I would like somebody. I can't afford to pay him. That's the thing. I think I shouldn't say this. I think Connor's going to end up making more money than we did this one. I think. I'm not sure. And good for him. But that's all I'm saying about that. Tom is the worst caller. It is a skill, and I love it. I love the fact that's where I think if I have talent, which is not much, I could take a bad call and turn it into something good. It's something I always admired about David Letterman. If somebody wrote him a bad joke, he just turned it into something or goofed on the writers. I just love that. The interaction with college. My problem is, I had somebody say this in 2016. My format is not really good for YouTube. It's like the word. If you had to pick the hardest way, but there's another way to look at that. My format's like the worst for YouTube, but I've done pretty well with it. I've got this like awesome hardcore fan base. The only YouTuber I listen to on a consistent basis. Keep it the great. Thank you. I want to be there for you for years, like Howard and Imus were there. I mean, even Opening Anthony didn't last that long. Yeah, you've been here for a minute, Josh. I want to be that bedrock. People in the hardcore viewers below amounts. Bingo. Thank you, little manly. Bingo. Hardcore. A lot of people came. I tell you something. A lot of people came back during MamaMax. And you'd be surprised. Like, I don't let people know and stuff like that. When people like get bored, they want to get something out. They get into something else, or they move on, and that's fine. And people come in. Sometimes they come back even harder than last time. I do miss them. There's a woman out there that I miss a lot, but I know why she's not around. It had nothing to do with me. But I know why she doesn't hang around anymore. But I miss her. What do you think of the balloon? I think the balloon was great. I think he did a great job. I told him that. I told him I appreciated him. Never in chat. Thank you. Oh God, you guys are fucking giving me too much dopamine. Like, cool off. I wish I had more beer. You know, should I get that bottle of wine? Ugh. She's been busting me to drink it, and now I just need alcohol. Is there anything in here? Maybe she polished it off. Nope, it's there. No. Hardcore wino. Oh no, because I had 2 beers. I gotta pee. Hang on a second. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let you hear it. I got a button here. So stay with me. Stay with me. I'm like super impressed with my title today. Ugh. There you go. I don't want to drink like that. I need a glass. Fuck that. That's fucking ugh. That's alcoholic shit, man. Tastes better out of glass too. Fuck that. You misspelled something? I misspelled something. I misspelled something. Fuck. Thanks. That's why I need an editor for everything. For life. LC only called pleasure ability to what did I spell? How come that didn't catch? Yeah, there it is. Done. Forgot the E. I thought you dropped the E in that. Dunzo. Thank you. Now, I understand that Messi's playing Ronaldo. Today or tomorrow? That's tomorrow. You know, I know you don't like soccer, Josh, but I guarantee you, if you lived over here, for some reason you got work transfer over here, you would love it with me. I would show you everything, dude. You get into it. Like, I think I was never that into soccer. I mean, I went to some MetroStars games when somebody had tickets. I watched the World Cup in '94. But once it changes you in Europe, you know. And a lot of good changes have taken place as far as like dealing with some of the diving. There is some of the shit that is just I can't stomach. It's just like the English, like they're as crazy about diving as I am. They just like tolerate it. I wish what's his face here? But Josh, if you were here, you would be into it. Guarantee it. The guy, it's a weird sport because the guys, it's one of the few sports where the guys in the stands are kind of tougher. I'm stealing from, I don't want to plagiarize. I'm stealing from Bill Burr a little bit. The guys in the stands are tougher than the guys in the field. Honestly, being a college, I probably can. Yeah, I could get you into it. No, it's electric, you know. And there's like the weird thing happens. Like, I mean, I had this, you know, the Metro Stars and Cosmos and stuff when I was a kid, but I looked at them like I looked at the Yankees or the Mets or the Giants or the Rangers. When here, it's like, it's weird. Like, you know, like we have the opposing fans and they're seated off in a section. And then I went over when Bielefeld came here and they try to trash our... It's like a personal thing. Like, you try to trash our town? Was that what you're doing? Not trash... I mean, literally trash it. You're throwing stuff and you're trying to hurt our players. You're throwing firecrackers at them. Like, no, man. I would probably throw down for something like that now. You know? No, I wouldn't get involved with some of the ultras, man. Some of them are... Ugh. But, I don't know. Like, I think there's a certain scenario that would get me to move. Just watch soccer. There's two things you got to do. See, the thing is that diving is a huge problem for Americans and Canadians too, and it should be. And when they hear the European excuse, well, no, it's smart, then they're like, no, you're a coward. You have to. Well, do what I do. I just get angry and I point it out how fucked up it is. All right, that's what I do. But you also, what's more important is you got to get into the low scoring. You got to understand how the scoring really works, and enjoy how low. Rosie got it. You playing in the Union meetings? Oh wow! You're in the Union? Yeah, she got it. Like, Rosie got into it. She's going to Philadelphia Union games. You broke your leg. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's a much better game than you think, but. It's just like hockey is so much tougher and baseball is so much more macho. I think it's much better than basketball. Hockey's the best sport on earth. I'm going to always say that. Good old-fashioned Canadian farm boy hockey is the shit. Period. I just don't have really time to watch it anymore. Like, you get into soccer, you don't follow like the NHL. You follow several leagues bigger than the NHL. So... You know what's really fun too? Well, you know what happened? I took Tommy to a game, then we got him into it, and now I enjoy going and just watching his little soccer career grow as much as I enjoy going to a local game. NHL and shit. I'm not saying anything bad. I stopped in 2016. I haven't really checked in for 7 years. I hope Kobe beats Scrutzy's record. Good luck to him. He's one of the greatest of all time. He's a GOAT. For show. I said, I can't. I've said this before, Josh. So don't mind me. It makes my spine curl when I hear Canadians aren't into hockey. It really bothers the shit out of me. You know what else did it? It was Harley. I just like, how? Like, every weekend when I was a kid, you get the rollerblades together, you get up Saturday morning. One guy get really early because he couldn't wake his dad up. After a certain time period, he had to be out of the house or he wasn't allowed out. And we go to the tennis courts and we battle, bro. Battle. And you know what we talk about? We talk about how cool it would be if we were Canadian or up north, because then we could play and there'd be no more ice time and we wouldn't have to fucking be rocking rollerblades. We could do some open hockey, or who's got to ride open hockey, or somebody's got a Don Cherry tape, you know, a VHS, because you couldn't get them in the stores all the time. You know, well, good stuff. And somebody's got Hockey Night in Canada on VHS. It might have been a 2-week-old game, but you get to watch John Cherry. You know, everybody had jerseys on. It was like a clique. When I was late years, I had like junior, senior year. It was a clique. And we always wanted to be like, oh, the Canadians are this. And then, you know, I'd hear stories about, because we had pretty good teams on Long Island. And the Canadians kids, when they had this, they'd fucking whip their ass, you know. And a lot of times, it didn't matter the age group, the Canadian kids are always on it. And then I go into, you know, in video games and in online influencer talk show podcasts, tons of Canadians like, oh no, I'm not really into hockey. What? You crazy? It's popular. No, it's fucking crazy popular in Canada. You guys just... I get the feeling that a lot of people in Canada... It's not like this in the States. A lot of people in Canada that are into hockey are kind of like the equivalent to blowhard assholes in the States. But I think a lot of them hang around hockey and it turns a lot of people off. No, it doesn't shock me at all, because you know why I don't think that's that shocking, because do you know most of New York State is filled with fucking hillbillies that like NASCAR? It's true. What's Angry Slug in the hospital for? If I have this right, I gotta get this. Oh, I probably don't. Let me get the mix right here, just in case somebody comes in here. Fastest sport on earth. We were supposed to watch the one they have on New Year's, but we couldn't do it for some reason because Tommy had to go to school next day or something. He just feels hard cough. Well, I thought it was worse than that. Good. I'm glad he's got a cough. Fuck him. Don't die, but you're right, Death Chicken. You're right. You know why Angry Slug gets in the middle? If he was smart, and he's not, he has that sort of networking gift, but no brains or tactics or anything to go along with it. I think the reason Angry Slug gets into stuff and Lucretia, because he's not afraid to speak up. Now, most people are like, Chris Hansen called, you want to talk about Onision? He's going to say something to the effect of, this is me. I can't go on Chris Hansen. I don't know enough about the case. That's not Angry Slug. He'll show up. That's why he's there. That's why he's involved. There's nothing he won't do. 15. By the way, I changed it to yellow for Pac-Man. What do you think of that? For this, anyway. You think I'm on the money with that? You busted your leg that bad, Lord Bucco? Yeah, I mean, God, Mark Messier, he's like my biggest hero. Still is, really. We also like You Can't Do That on Television when I was a kid. Love that show. That was really ballsy show for a kid's show. You know? The green slime is cool, but you know what the best part of that show? The whole comedy was the guy that did that comedy, the guy who played all the male character. He was a really good comedian. I forgot his name. What the fuck was his name? I don't remember. He's dead now. He would always make these he would show kids on a Spanish firing line, from like the Spanish Civil War and chains, and like the parents are all awful. They treated the kids like shit. I was some of the funniest shit I ever seen. Still this day, some of that stuff's still funny. Nah, Wild Cage, because fuck that shit. I mean, fucking Nickelodeon stole that green slime shit. I never knew why they poured it on you, a green slime, if you said, I don't know. I never understood that. Cheers, Prost. We have Matt Pitt 2.0 now. Who's Matt Pitt 2.0? Nobody can place Matt Pitt. You know what I miss? I don't hear from him too much no more. It's Doc. He says be something every so often, so he always like touches base. We don't talk no more. Stig bars, these brand new. This just came out over here. It sucks because I was smoking like the disposable ones, and it was like shisha to go, and I fucking love that one, that green thing. I loved it. It's too expensive. It's $10 a pop, 600. I go through that quick. So now it's hey, there he is. Doc is a legend. He sure is, Wavy. You know, there's so many things about Doc did great things for the show. And he kind of filled that, like he made that role permanent. Like if I ever lose Matt for whatever reason, I want that role. I want to find somebody like that, you know. Yeah, I miss Doc. They really are the both of them were the keystone of the whole thing. Wavy, how are you doing, buddy? I'm just doing chats right now. I'm bullshitting. I heard Doc Banana and I wanted to start a Come Town podcast. That's hard to live up to because those guys are talented comedians, man. Did you get kicked from Lolcow? Not that I'm aware. You tell me. Go check the thing. Let me know. That's how I expect to find out right here, too. Prost. No, as far as I know, I've been fired. If I got fired, you'll know about it before I did. I'm not getting fired. Relax. I don't think. It's a wild project I've signed up for. It's a wild, wild project. That's all I can tell you. Ooh. Very wild project. Oh no, I'm not that well liked over at Lolcow. I definitely got a jump from Lolcow for sure. I'm not gonna sit there and not keen for that, but yeah, the recently is all MamaMax, sure. I'm not leaving. Relax. I haven't gotten paid. Next log, I kind of let them go off a little more. I just wanted to see what it was like.
Listen, fuckhead.
I had to tell Boogie to stop Wing stop interrupting me. I don't know. I guess the issue with Lolcow Live is you have the hardcore detractors. They don't want anything to do with me. They just want to let them ramble so they can like cut it up and make clips out of it and say how stupid they are. They really, really hate those guys. Like, really. They don't look at the Boogie and Wings the way I look at Boogie and Wings. They're just they're lolcows. There's two reasons. Like I milk them for laughs. You know, is that really Ethan Ralph? No, it's not. They milk them for laughs. I milk them for laughs. There's something else going on there. Now, me and Ralph are good. Wings is not a bad guy at all. Wings is not a bad guy. You feel like it's Boogie sucking on Keem? He wants it to work. For sure. Either Ralph says about when you feel look worse than you. I'll give Ralph this, and I'll never say different. Ralph is fucking funny guy. He's a good host. I'll give him that. Whatever his faults are, whatever he's done, if he's a lull cow, his fucking crazy politics, if he has any, I think Ralph, here's the thing. I think Ralph got caught up in all that shit, and he's crazy on top of it with the doxing. One of those people who get doxed in Gamergate. And I generally believe that they were making it up. Turned out it was fucking Ralph. You know? And then he hit that cop, did a little time. But here's the thing about Ralph. Like, sometimes he's just fucking hysterical. Like, I gotta take my hat off. That guy's a funny motherfucker. This money like he did in the old days. I think I have said something to him, and I think he did. He did the gaming video that I liked. Now you need Mediger on. Well, Mediger, you know, it's funny. I think he'll I'll bet he wins one. When I do that award show, like retroactively, he's definitely getting modded. I can't imagine him not winning one. We're gonna give out a fuckhead awards. We're gonna give out fuckies. Ralph is definitely built for it, for sure. I disavow all his crazy politics, but he's a radio man for sure. Yo, Barone, man, how you doing, brother? He's another fucking loyal guy. He's been around for fucking ever. Is it true Augie passed away? No, it's not. If Augie passed away, I would not be sitting here fucking bullshitting and drinking wine with all y'all. Oh, 50 henna. Did I break my glasses? Fucking spent like 300 fucking 400 bucks on that shit. I'm doing great. I think you know I'm doing good. I'm very happy these days. Ralph was great. His personal life and the internet. Yeah. I think if he decided and he put his head to it, and it'd be tough at first. He'd lose a lot. He stopped just being in Mexico. I think he'd still have a great shock jock show for sure. Augie's got his finger on the pulse. He's around. You got to give Augie a lot of credit too. He did a lot with little. He really marketed himself to his audience really well. He made him feel like I don't even think he did it on purpose. I think maybe he did. People connect with Augie very deeply personal level, and he's in the right age range. He's done quite good. I'm sure Augie will come back and surprise the fuck out of everybody. I imagine that stream will be explosive. You may surprise, and he'll blow right past me as soon as he comes back. I respect Augie a lot. I don't respect all his opinions. I don't like talking to him when he says, "I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying." I got a pretty good fucking record on getting motherfuckers right. Augie's like, I think Tommy's unhinged. But Augie, the kid, he's not a kid, he's a grown ass man. I like Augie a lot. Augie's, Augie's fun to play. God, do you remember that thing? I wonder if I can find that. Play some Tekken tomorrow? I don't know, man. I like playing Tekken. Whenever I play and I see you around, you're definitely... oh, I got to take that fucking whatchamacallit from you. If you see me out, you're more than welcome to invite me in a match. That was a good battle we had today. It was intense. It was really good. Sorry I didn't win that last one. I got a little distracted. I think I get tired. I'm old. I got a little tired in that last match. And I knew, like... I remember going into the... when I dropped the 2, and I could have took that one. To me, that was my championship. I knew I wasn't going to win it. I just wasn't as sharp or as pumped as I was. Like the other matches. I knew I just knew... You notice I almost let you kick me at the end. Not that I let you kick me, but I just was slow to react. Your final move was crushing, falling. It's good times though. I did get one victory. I got one victory off you, I think. But to me, I just can't beat your main. I think I will beat your main. I don't think I'm that far off. I'll get you one day. Yeah, that's the thing I want. I beat your other guys, and I wanted that main. And by the time I got to it, I was just kind of fucking. But I would tell you, you got to get best out of 3. I think the Tekken 8 is much better than Street Fighter. Much better. I love you too, brother. 2020, Augie was great. Augie was good in 2022. I thought it was really interesting that he did something that I didn't have the balls to do. Like, he made this is like, Augie's just a good host. He has a better read than I do. Like, I'm gonna make After Hours a special thing, an event. It's really fucking smart. Really, I couldn't have done that. 2 reasons I couldn't have done it. I wouldn't have the balls to do it. And even if I had the balls to do it, I don't know if I could pull it off. I don't think I could have pulled it off. He turned his bed. I hate not working every day too. I mean, I couldn't just sit home like that. I couldn't do it. I'm doing this more often than all he used to do this, and he play games and stuff like that, and he would draw a huge crowd, and I can't draw a huge crowd gaming. It's just, I'm not a good gaming streamer. I think like all rock stars want to be politicians, and politicians want to be rock stars. I think all like talk shows hosts want to be game streamers, and all game streamers want to be talk show hosts. You think that? I don't think it's the copyrighted music. He played cool. He had good taste. He did get you kind of pumped. Yeah, he does have a great camera presence. There's a lot of things he does good. My strength, I think I'm funnier than he is. I don't think he matches up with me well there. But it's not like he's not funny. You know what I mean? The Rock of Ages, yeah. But no, he's real good. He's actually a good debater too. When he's not doing that, I'm sorry, I just don't understand. I know he did that because he loves Connor. I'm starting to like Connor now too. I think Connor did really nice stuff for us. He's getting paid well enough. Connor's alright. That's the worst part of the show. We started liking each other. Augie needs more. I don't think that's it. Augie's not sitting home fucking blowing grass and sitting his ass. I'll tell you that right now. Well, I don't believe that anyway. I don't think it's who he is. Yeah, wait. Oh, Augie's yeah. And I think both of us have been, like a lot of people, have benefited from Nick. Behind the scenes, on air, whole nine. And, that's when I knew that fucking flamenco was trash. Like, Augie would never say what I just said wasn't true. I'm sure he'd give himself some credit. If I was talking to flamenco, and he's like, I remember saying, like, you cannot pretend like Augie didn't, like, help you and impact you. And he's like, no, it's not true. I had this before. I had that. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I got news for you. Without me, Illuminati's not a millionaire. No, not without her either. Yeah, I could say, like, he had no respect. Like, did you ever hear me say that Keem is Keem is probably the single biggest reason I have a platform, and Nick's the biggest reason that I held it together. Among the Matts and the Docs and the Verst and the Tobes and the but I mean, if I had to pick one big guy, sure. Yeah, my story did. He made me. Even when I hated the son of a bitch, I knew that was true, and I never said it was opposite. Did you hear me say anything that stupid? Like, that's when I knew he was like, how could you say that? It's not true. You're just telling yourself that. All you helped out fucking Bowbacks. I'd say you really helped out Bowbacks. He's the only one that actually listened and understood what Scrubby was saying. Scrubby gave him an idea and he ran with it, and then put his own spin on it. I don't know if Bowbacks like hates doing what he's doing, or wish he was doing something else, or I don't know. But I kind of like his fucking tweet reading shit. What was the most retarded story I ever covered? Hey, can I get some help with that, Josh? Any of the old school fuckheads? I haven't said fuck in a long time. What was the stupidest shit I ever... The kid with the Call of Duty thing was embarrassing. Yeah, Bowmax has a... Like, that's what I want to be. I want to be a service. With SFTP, with the show, with the show SFTP. Actually, do you know what I've been thinking of, guys? Because we're doing a lot of stuff here, I kind of combine the arcade. I'm thinking about naming the channel Tommy C. I don't know. Yeah, I think I might do it tomorrow or something. Space Barley House. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean by stupid? Like stupid, like as in dumb, or stupid as in like wasn't good? I mean, yesterday wasn't good. We scrapped a decent show out of it. It was my best, but there's some good stuff in there. Like the stupidest thing somebody ever did. That's difficult. See, my view on stupid is different because I view stupid as dollar signs. You know, I'm just gonna call it. I don't like the change. Yes, okay. I'll like feedback. Feedback. I thought it would help me. Oh wow! Oh okay. Done. You guys convinced me. I thought it would help bring more people in. You know what? Leave it. I had no idea. I'm not going to piss off my original fans. It's simply not happening. Okay. All right. You guys. No. I'm shocked. You know what I figure? Because I've been thinking about saying this for weeks, and he's run scenarios. I thought the chat would be like, do it. It'd be better. No, it's there. It's there forever. And you guys convinced me. Wow. Have I been talking about it? I did say that out loud? I said, okay, Tommy sees SFTP forever. There you go. Changed it in 2016. I forgot what it was. Pretty hard in the retard sale? I don't remember your story, so it couldn't have been too hard. Ackman. The guy fucking the guy's a complete fucking buffoon. The way he handled me, the way he handled the situation, it was one that has to be the one of the. I don't know if he's the dumbest person, but he definitely made the stupidest moves. There you go. Wasn't cover. I just made a fucking comment on Twitter. He turned into a federal case. The channel was called Shot from the Point. I named it Tommy C because of beta, right? And then I put the SFTP to keep the old fans in there, right? Here's the thing about this channel, Tommy C's FTP. It's more than just SFTP. That's what we're doing now, okay? Ackman, he's one of the stupidest. Like, you see what we covered. Like, I talk about flamenco before. I've never covered flamenco in a way other than just a stream. Like the way I covered MamaMax. I never covered flamenco like that. He's pretty fucking stupid. The stupidest. You want me to talk about the stupidest people I've come across? Yeah, it's a hockey thing. Yeah, he did like this bare bones stupidest fuckers I ever ran into. Because I was thinking about that, and somebody said to me, Smaggle. I was like, Smaggle's not that stupid. Smaggle's just a fucking prick. You know? He's stupid. He's a prick where he doesn't have to be. At least he was. We're on good terms now. We're starting over again. But he's kind of backstabbing shit before we started over. Dude, where are they now? I don't know. One of the fucking stupidest people I ever dealt with. Flamenco is one of them. I don't know if it's the whatever he has. Stupid people? I don't think Ackman is stupid per se. I don't think he's particularly bright either. Kethels is pretty stupid. Hassan is really stupid. Slug is Slug's next level stupid. Slug beats everybody I just said and then some. Yeah, Hassan's really dumb. Slug Sen stupid is painfully stupid. I figure Sen and Slug are in the same category to me. Throw some names out there. I mean, I'll give a rating. It's like, he doesn't play PC. It's so weird. It's so weird because like, if you're a console guy, no disrespect to console guys, like he's probably got a nice fucking computer, right? Hey, I'm a kid. What the fuck? I don't think Colton's stupid. I think Colton's got issues, mental issues. Futuristic Club's not stupid. He's just crazy. Rewired Soul, definitely some of the stupidest moves I ever see. Well, I haven't heard from him in a long time. Did he unfollow me? Rewired Soul's one of the nicer people I've met. I tried to repair him a little, and I got a little pushback from the fans. I think he's a good guy. Rewired Soul. Did he delete his Twitter? Yeah, I think he did. I think he meant well and then got caught up in his own fame. And then he admitted it. I'm a big thing on, I think he's gone, man. I was going to say I haven't seen a tweet in a long time. It just is canceled. I think he meant well and he got caught up in his own fucking ego. Oh, we're still following each other. Where's he posting? Nah, he's still posting. He doesn't. I just never see his posts anymore. What about here? He's like YouTube gaming stranger mode. I like Chris. He was stupid. Yeah, Real Stream News probably take the cake. Zoe Burger, I don't think she was stupid at all. Geodor Anthony. One of the worst people I've ever met. Top for one of the biggest clout fucking, what do they call them, goblins? Definitely Deodorante was one of the biggest pieces of shit I've run into without being like child molester. Deodorante is definitely one of the worst backstabbing shits I've ever run into. Xanderhall's just a dope. Maybe he's getting a little protection. MamaMax is not as stupid as like fucking. If I had to give an IQ, like I put MamaMax over. I put MamaMax over like Slug and Sen for IQ. If I had to bet. Tacticals is pretty bad in that department. You know, at first I was willing to forgive Tacticals because, you know, they were talking about his brother and shit. I get that. And you would do anything to defend them. What I didn't get is that he can't take criticism without fucking melting down. And if you remember that, if you go back to that, Def Noodles, differently. Def Noodles beats out Ackman for the stupidest moves. I've actually tried to get back in touch with him, by the way. Kozdef, biggest ego. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm sorry he got kicked off of Twitter. He was making me fucking laugh. He's like all red pilled now, right? And it doesn't feel that fake. It feels like I've been canceled. I get it now, you know. Also, here's something that impressed me about that. Boy, I never thought I'd say this. Def Noodles had like, I don't know, like 20, 30 people in the stream. And I remember just watching it. And he's like, you know, I really appreciate you guys that hung around here. I don't really deserve it, but I appreciate you every day. Every day. And I'm like, wow, he really means that shit. And he kept streaming. So he would have stopped streaming if he didn't mean it. I think he told me the truth. Banks, I never hated Banks. I always respected him. I didn't respect the way he treated me, and respect what he was telling the public and going after that Barley House. You know, thank you for the bless you. I actually respect Banks a lot. I think Banks is a compulsive liar. He can't help it. It's work for him. There's a lot of things Banks does that you have to like tip your hat. So, Brit Pong was probably one of the worst people. Pokimane, most vicious YouTuber, hands down. Pokemon's one of the most vicious YouTubers. Mini Lad, nasty Mini Lad. That's like a different category altogether. It's called Raven Plague Walk. Don't know anything of them. I'm sorry, Hella Jesus. Sniper Wolf. Oh, just a YouTuber. Sniper Wolf's just a YouTuber. Time when the lookout rewards come out. Maybe that's what I should call it. I don't know. I can't even have a heart attack if I called it that. EDP, another category. Internet J. Here's my opinion on Internet J. I never got to talk because I think he was afraid of me. Not a bad guy. Very socially awkward. I think there was a touch of autism there, and I don't say that insultingly. I think there was something there. He didn't read social cues very well. But super hardworking. And I think he was kind of smart in his own way, but probably offline. Quantum TV, my favorite, one of my favorite bad guys. Quantum TV is such a scamming piece of shit. Now I would say he's one of the worst, but he's one of the most irritating. Yeah, social anxiety. I never got to talk to Jay. You know what? It's like people make fun of him though, but I think he was killing it on something outside of YouTube. So he's very successful. Just socially weird. Sniper World's average looking? I don't think of that, but she's not a good person. J Station. All right, here's the thing about J Station. Weird, because I have a relationship with him. All right, I haven't talked to him since Ant-Man. Here's my take on J Station. He's not a good guy, but he's not a good guy. He's impossible to defend. He doesn't always tell the truth. He knows how to get views. Jamie Pine is one of the best people I ever met. I love Jamie Pine. You know that. He's my bad guy, I guess. He's my guy. We got along really well. I think Vega hit him on the head. He grew up in squalor. He left home at an early age. He's willing to do anything to get more views. And the way he views it is like, what's the big deal? I'm not fucking dealing drugs. I'm not a street person. Why do you want to take this away from me? He can build channel. Like when people didn't know what channels he was building, he's like, I never found him particularly smart or bright. He definitely wasn't educated, but God fucking damn, does he know how to build a YouTube channel? Does he know what people are feeling? So that way I have respect for him. All the shit that people criticize him for, he knows this. I've said it to his face. He deserves it. But maybe he's got that sociopathic power over me. There's something about Jay that I really, really like. Makes no sense, but I do. What else? I like Jay. You know what? He's just he's a heel. He's my favorite heel. You know, he's like Honky Tonk Man or some shit. You know, I just love him. An honest grifter. Perfect. Yeah, because he'll tell you this shit like offline. He'll tell you. We were never close. But we have respect for each other. I have a lot of respect for him. Not so much as a YouTuber or person. As a YouTuber, I have respect for him. As a person, you know, he does some bad stuff. But I like Jay. I like Jay a lot. He respects me because he thinks I tell the truth, and I think he said Tonka's a phony. Rusty Cage and Monkey Jones. Monkey Jones is one of my favorite creators of all time on the platform. I wish we were friends, closer friends. I really love the guy to death, but whatever. Rusty Cage, one of the best people I ever met, is who he appears to be. Would love to do a podcast with those guys again. I every so often I go back, I listen to Trash Rats, and maybe I suck, maybe I pissed a lot of people off, but I really love them. Mumpy's got a new channel. Sam, I don't know. I know he followed me finally. Talented in a weird way, Sam Hyde. I will say one thing about why do you guys even care what I think about Tonka? Tonka was a good host. The problem was with Tonka is he wasn't what he portrayed himself, and I think that's okay to a certain extent. But when you're doing the tough guy thing and you don't show up for a fight, that was the end of it. And I think the reason he started attacking me and Nick and everybody else around him is because he had that Medicare thing where this is the one thing I don't like about Medicare. Nobody's your friend, everybody's content. I think it was just one of these things like nothing personal. You know? Hey, Watch Your Mouth is such a throwback. I don't hate him at all. Like, not even a little. If he ever wanted to come back on it, he told me basically straight out. He streams every so often. He could dish it out what he could take it, and he basically admitted it to me, and that's it. He's a damn good streamer. Excellent streamer. Tonka's still doing, I don't know. Bunty King, one of the biggest phonies I ever met. I remember being in London and talking to some of the people that dealt with him. This is before we had our falling out. And listening to them trash him and believing every fucking word because it just didn't. It made sense. Ian and Anthony Smosh, I have no opinion. I've never watched a Smosh video. How's that grab you? That should fucking eliminate me. Illuminati? I don't know if I ever knew Illuminati. I don't know if I ever knew Blair. The Blair that she presented, I liked a lot. My wife liked a lot. It's one of the few female friends I had. Now my only female friend is Seth. And Rosie.
Do you have a clip of that?
And Rosie. Another one? Chris Raygun. A coward and a phony. Mouthy Buddha. Clinically insane, but there should be empathy there. No bullshit. A phony, but I think the autism explains a lot. I think he's got it pretty bad. Willing to say anything. He was a lot like Bobax, but worse. Some black guy, cool guy, great guy, Mr. Beast. Don't know him. No fuckers. Total phony. From that all those 2016 guys are fucking fake as fuck. Lyrics. We're rebuilding our relationship. Does good work. He's a better streamer than a video maker. Pyro. Great YouTuber, but just another YouTuber. Chris Chan. Motherfucker, Chris Chan. Wild Sports, just a YouTuber. Dolan. I would never say just a YouTuber about Dolan, but easily led. Not a bad guy, though. Easily led. Chud Logic. Boy, I only know him a couple months. I want to get fucked over, but I love Chud Logic. I love me some Chud Logic. I'm watching his motherfucking streams. I enjoy the shit out of him. Leafy. The most interesting person I've ever met in my life. I'm saying some shit considering I was in the army. Coco Mealy. I don't know who's that. Sunblight Rockford. Turkey Tom. My love for Turkey Tom has no bounds. Even if he doesn't love me. It's the truth. Granny Under A. One of the greatest YouTubers of all time. I mean that. Could dish it out, but couldn't take it. Anything for views. Probably, if you know him personally, probably a great friend. Ty Blue. Good guy. Good guy. Helped me out a lot. Oh, no. Let me go. You guys are getting ahead of me. A real good guy. Helped me put a news team together. Taught me a lot. Very few people taught me more than Ty Blue. Joe Rogan. Greatest of all. Andy Melanakis. I liked him, but I bet a lot of people that claims he got scammed by him don't like him. James Key. I don't know him that well, but all my contacts were really great. I really enjoyed it. Chud is, you just got into Chud's the best. Chud's the colossal, one of the greatest YouTubers of all time in my book. Nick Fuentes, incel. Ethan Klein, waste of talent. Honor the Call, total fraud. Tipster. It's just Tipster. Just a YouTuber. Jeffree Star. Just a phony. Typical phony. Nothing. Hey, watch your mouth. You said it before. I like him, but dished out, but couldn't take it. Honest. I think it's why he had a lot of great streamer. I said that before. Bungie. I don't know him personally. I'd love to have him. I probably should ask him. The best YouTuber last year in 2023, hands down. Nerd City. Sheltered. Ethan Ralph. A lolcow, but in a good way. Lolcow legend. Reactor. I wish I could talk to him more often. Love Reactor. I know he followed me at one point. I didn't know anything about him. Too mad. Really talented, funny, but probably a creep. Any reviews? Like I said before, he's probably a real good friend offline. Funny, not He was Ringo in the Beatles. You know what I mean? But not untalented either. Bungie's the best. David is gaming. Talented editor. Had an anger issue. Rob by Jane. Glad I don't hear about her anymore. Sido. Probably an honest. What do you call it? An honest. Who said that? Who said that before? An honest grifter. Rapsion.
Listen, fuckhead.
Not on the surface, not a bad guy. I think he has kind of a vicious side to him that I'm aware of that I will never talk about. But I think Repsion's he's not the worst guy in the world. Really bad, like really bad tapes and winning. Wings of Redemption. I love him. I really do. I love Wings. And I'm glad I got to work with him. Donut Operator. I think if I ever looked into him, I'd find out he was a fucking phony and just a YouTuber. Deckard, one of the greatest people I know. I love Reactor. I love Deckard. If I found out Deckard was homeless, I'd fucking put him upstairs immediately. Rice Gum, just a YouTuber. Tony Benedetto. William Obsman. Just a YouTuber. Emp Lemon, mega talent. Don't know him outside of that. Boogie. What can you say? Copper Cap. I give my right arm for Copper Cap. I love Copper Cap. I love him. We don't talk much, but I consider him I think he would say the same about me. I consider him a real close YouTube friend. I love Copper Cap. Deller. Anger issues, but great guy and not a fake. Yeah, he might fucking smash a fucking keyboard over his head and just overdo it a little bit, but not a fake. Deckard's class act. Deckard's one of the best people. Cyrix. I think I could say he's a pedophile. I think it's fair to say that. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Was it frozen? Let's fucking refresh here. What? Ty Blue already said, help me greatly. Smaggle. He's a good character for the community. Pimpin' Pete. Best thumbnail artist on the planet. Completely fucking underrated. Wavy Webster. One of the few people I would call friend. True friend. Now Recording Gang. I love all of them. I mean, fucking, they know how much I love them. Connor. Growing on me. Augie before he quit. A great streamer. Fantastic streamer. Justin Wang. I don't know him personally. I think it's because he's Asian. He doesn't let his feelings out. One of my favorites, for sure. Willie Mac. Another great friend and one of the best YouTubers around. No one on this planet can take up a serious topic or like a song or anything and just kill you with like kindness and laughs. He's able to do this without hate or even getting slightly angry. Josh, no. I don't know much about Josh. I know he doesn't like me. Josh is an enigma. No. For the internet and period. He's done a lot of wild stuff. Twiz Fizz. Waste of talent. If it wasn't so up our own ass, she'd be rich right now. Next Gold. Truly my best friend. Destiny. One of the greatest streamers of all time. But also probably has an authoritarian streak that's kind of dark. Billy the Fridge. Legend? What else can you say? No, Josh doesn't like most people. I don't care. Only use me Blade. In another life, I think I'd be his friend and really be suffering watching him go through what he goes through. I actually like Blade a lot. Ian Miles Chung, fraud. Phony personality. It's a Gundam. Great YouTuber. I get a bad vibe from him, though. John Scream is very much missed. A Cheeto. Don't know much about him. I know he's not well liked in Augie's circle, but I don't know how that. KSI, greatest YouTubers of all time. Not my on my personal list, but definitely one of the greatest. Diesel Patches, great guy, as far as I can see. Good YouTuber. That's all I can say. Samuel Hyde, and I don't know Sam that well, but Sam's is a great, interesting, modern internet comedian. I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. John Swan. If he wasn't a sociopath. Filthy Frank, greatest of all time. Hall of Fame. PewDiePie, Hall of Fame. I don't know anything about fucking Joji, like what kind of person he is. So I could never say. He's managed to keep his person really outside there. PewDiePie, I think I like to think I know who PewDiePie is. We were so lucky to have him on top for so fucking long. Josh Pescador, self-made man. Frank Castle, jerk, but boy is he good at it. Mudahar. One of the few people that ever said they were going to do something and did it. Nothing but respect for Mudahar. Max Mofo, one of the. I got when I talked to Max, we were drinking. I think he was at a bar and I was over texting. I don't know anything about Max. I don't know him personally. But he's one of those guys that probably still give me I get a little simpy over him. I think he's one of the coolest, one of the greatest of all time, for sure. Mr. Black Darkness. He should still be making contact. FPS Russia. Wouldn't want to spend the night with him. Or in the house with him. Or have business with him. Zoe Berger. Flash in the pan, but knew what she was doing. I'm sure she got what she needed out of this. Anthony Fantano. Great YouTuber. Incredibly arrogant. Froggy Fresh. Mega talent. 8 Thoughts. That's a tough one. I was good with 8 Thoughts for a long time. Funny. But I wouldn't want him to know a secret I had. Brit, fucking. I'm not. Some of these I'm not going to call it. Daddy 05. Trash can. Mr. Girl. I'm fine whatever you say or think. Just don't approach me if I'm with my children. Quobble Cop. I take Nerd City. Probably one of the smartest YouTubers that ever walked. I'm going by stuff I've heard about him offline though. Bert C. One of the few things that ever rattled me when I saw that Bert C. I don't know what it did. And who was behind it. But Bert C. did get under my skin in a way that no one has before or since. Jessica Pizzle. I like Jessica Pizzle. I said Turkey Tom. I love Turkey Tom. My love for Turkey Tom's endless. Warski. Dipshit. But I don't hate him. Critical. You should go to Doe's podcast because I'm gonna when Joe Jangles, I got really angry about something she said. Nothing directly about her. About she let something spill about him, and I reacted fiercely to it. So make sure you check out those podcasts. Dojangles, that's Motohar's wife. We had a real heart-to-heart. It's like a Joe Rogan thing, kind of all over the place, and just two adults talking, that's it. She brought up something about Charlie, which here's what she didn't know. I assumed that that's exactly what Charlie had said behind the scenes. And I reacted very strongly to it. What kind of guy is he? Sure, he's one of the better guys on YouTube. My guess. Probably a little arrogant, but he's a legend. Absolute legend. I have a lot of... If anything bad I have to say about Charlie, it's totally overwhelmed by everything good. Optimus. Great guy. Great guy. A lot of respect for Optimus. Amaranth, no opinion. Cobra, trash can. Is he dead yet? Is he on heroin? DeFranco, total fraud, just a YouTuber. Quentin Refuse. One of the more interesting lolcows I've ever come across, and also one of the most arrogant, way up his own ass. Marina Joyce. One of the cutest. Papa Gut. When he's not first receiving, he's a pretty good YouTuber, pretty good streamer. Digibro. He's Digital Brony. Says it all. Markiplier. Probably just YouTube, but I don't know enough about him. It's that one video he did about PewDiePie. He looks like an idiot. I don't think he's a bad guy though. I've really never heard too much about him. Yeah, Quentin Reviews, already got him. Tipster. Oh, Tipster's Tipster. I said everything about Tipster I had to say, and fucking nobody believed me, so whatever. I'm not gonna sit there and trash him now. I'm not trashing him. I'm not trashing Bobax. I'm not trashing. I've already. If you didn't buy my first trashing of these people, then you're not gonna buy my second. I'm on good terms with Bobax now. He says he's giving me another chance, I guess.
Hey, buddy.
Brian Isaac, Deviant Ola. I don't know what that means. Too stupid. Tommy, you said you quit. Yeah. Why are you smoking? I'm smoking vape. Fuck off. Vito. Deceptively funny. Salvo, insane. Just completely insane. Not cut out for it because whatever he has, I don't know what it is. He's not cut out for YouTube because he's more talented than I am. But there's, I think, I'm starting to think what you see from Salvo is what you get. That's who he is. And that's completely fucking nuts. Chris the Ark, really good guy. Chris the Ark's a really good guy. But he fucked up my show the other day and I will never forget it. Vega. The guy you want in the foxhole. Super talented. I can't even say enough. Super talented. My opinion, war hero. Should have went more appreciated. And like me in a lot of ways, I think he more so than me, never got a break. He really deserved one. I feel like he's just a YouTuber. He's like kind of a trash kid. One of the best stories that ever happened on Shot from the Point, and I liked everything about it. Cecil McFly. I don't know much. I don't been around. I have no negative or positive opinion. I know Cecil's kind of a fan. Gamer from Mars. One of the better people I've met in the biz. And nothing but respect. He's looking great now, all fucking rocked out. Knows more about YouTube drama than anybody, but he knows it in a... practical is the wrong word. He's like next level when he understands about the way things work. And he's a good history documenter. I hate everything. Never got to know him personally. He did strike me as being shy, not a fake. I think he was who he was. Bionic Pig, cowardly phony, just like fucking cowardly phony, just like his buddy. Jake Lucky, stupid and a cowardly phony. Jay Aubrey. God, cocksucker. Wait, is that what you wanted? I don't remember any of his stuff. I think he followed me. I know that Pat the Nest Punk. It's kind of an asshole. Yeah, Josh got that one. Tana Mojo. I think she's somebody who grew up and became okay. Brad does banter. If he wasn't such a sensitive bitch, he'd be fucking much more famous. Actually, a talented guy. I actually watch some of his streams sometimes. He doesn't know that. He wasn't such a bitch, but he was a lot younger then. Brad does good streams, and he has a hardcore following. I'm not going to be doing it. Aiden Paladin, don't know her. Not happy about what I heard. She's been coming around. Edwin, disappointed. Aiden's an enigma. Probably one of the smartest people I ever met. Period. He's one of the smartest people I ever met, but he has other sorts of, I don't want to say disabilities. He's got other issues that prevent him from, like, taking over the world. Yeah, I did, Chud. You name him, I have an opinion on him. And I'm just realizing, like, holy shit, Chubbs love him to death. Love him to death. You know, a lot of these kids that I call, like, the English kids, like, I call them phonies or fakes or what have you. A lot of them are just growing up. They're growing up on YouTube, which is the wrong place. I love Chubbs. He's a real N-word. Pig Dot. I miss him sometimes. Birmingham, bro. Funny as hell. One of the best trolls I ever had. Hands down. Yeah, Colt, I think Aiden's a lot smarter than Colt. I think Aiden wants to be recognized, and he gets bored with it. Like, he did anything he could. He was smart enough to kind of manipulate and stuff when he was like a fucking 13, 12, or the fuck he was. He was like 13 or 12 or whatever the fuck. I think I want to be a big YouTuber, and I got it. Now he wants to be a political guy, and he sees to it. But definitely scary smart. Scary smart. I'm not saying Cole's an idiot, but he's gonna do what I don't think. Yeah, they probably have the same thing. I think both Colton and Aiden, like, the hand I got was dyslexia, and that, I think that kept me from being more successful, and they got a different one that was just kind of impeding as well. I did Pyro already, just a YouTuber, really. Brittany. I'm terrified of Brittany Venny. Mikey Perk, good guy. Good guy. Good guy. I'm solidarity with Mikey Perk. We have a lot of the same issues. What do I think about just Pearly things? I really liked her first, but I think when she got famous, she became kind of a fake, and she'd do anything for views. That's my thing. Matt Pat. I have a negative opinion about Matt Pat because of the video gamer from Mars did him. But if you really think of his entire record, he's an incredible YouTuber, incredibly successful, and should be admired for that. Yeah, Pearly became a grifter. She wasn't always a grifter, but she became one. Call me Carson. Should have had better friends around him. Kavos. He's my N-word. I really like the guy Kavos became. I love Kavos. I love him to death. I don't think he knows how much I love him. Panic Punk. You think Coleman actually cares about helping? You feel it just for views? I think it's kind of a hero complex. And yeah, he wants to be like, well, even like me would be good for him. Barely sociable. Just start listening to his content. Very talented, but I don't know anything. I wouldn't say anything other than that. Bungie already said he's the best YouTuber last year. Alex, I've said everything about Alex. You know what I think. He's a disgraceful person. The Surfs, stupid commies. Typical stupid commies. So Who came from your community the most proud of, Nick? Kokonauer. Talented. Ridiculously talented. Doug Walker, nostalgia critic. Now, I wasn't around those days, kind of before my time on YouTube. Not before my time, but before my time on YouTube. I'm very impressed with his accomplishments. The people that he got famous are some of the most annoying fucking people that I've ever come across. Internet shoe on head. Just a YouTuber. Coach Red Pill. He's dead. I tell you, Coach Red Pill, Gamer from War hit it best. Gamer from War is really good. He's like, if you really listen to him, he's really good. It was a combination of hubris and mental illness that killed him, and the mental illness he couldn't help. Doug Walker, Doug Walker W. I think I just don't think anything bad about him. You know, the people that he brought in. I'm curious what you think of DSP, especially with the fake donuts. DSP is insane. To say he lacks self-awareness is an understatement. Low IQ, low self-awareness. That's it. You know, like some people like Mick Foley, he doesn't feel a lot of pain, like physical pain. There's something missing there. Like a lot of us just wouldn't beg for money. They would rather die than beg for money in certain scenarios. Begging for money for him is like asking for, ketchup with his hot dog. There's nothing there. He's just shameless. And he's not shameless in a conscious way. There's just nothing wrong with it. Zap time. Coward. Stick up for himself and doesn't appreciate the people who do. How did I go to sports for commentary community? Baited. Money. I'm probably the only one that were going to say that. I will say that it's about Zaptai though. There's a lot of other things. He picks bad friends. And he picks bad friends because he has this worldview. So he surrounds himself with people that have that similar worldview, and those same people will fucking cut bait and run. And because he's a coward, he won't fucking cut from them before they cut from him. Talented YouTuber. Great reviewer. It's tough to say talented critic because it's so easy to be a critic. Nerd City. What did I say about Nerd City before? If you donate, I'll do it again. Yeah, if you donate, I'll do one again. That's how we'll do this. Nerd City, sheltered. He's just a really sheltered guy and one of the most talented guys that ever fucking took up this place. Certainly the best editor on the planet. There you go. But a sheltered shithead. He's not a bad person, wow. I already did that one, Essex. Luna. Oh, fake storyteller, just YouTuber or whatever. iDubbbz. Insecure. One of the greatest of all time, iDubbbz. Personality, utterly insecure about his intellect and his standing in the world. That's why he married who he married. Did I do? No, I'm not going to do anymore. So I'm not doing the FP at Cecil, the first one. Boy, he's been good to me. I don't know him very well, but I like him. Yeah, I'm only doing the ones I haven't done. I've done some of these 2-3 times already. You're gonna have to donate. Last Gamer. One of the most. Somebody is gonna make a video making him a legend because he is. Let me go pee. Hang on, I'll be right back. Here we go. Last game. There's a million hits somewhere there. Who else? How did I get started asking about other YouTubers? I don't know. It just kind of happened. I just went with it. Like I said, if I'm not reading you, I'm going through each one. I've already done them more than once. Low tier God. It's just a luck how. I mean, he's really funny. Lack of self-awareness and I mean, like everything I hit with low tier God's on the surface. His abilities do not match reality. Power World. I don't want to play it again. If I do play it again, it's gonna be online because I thought that shit was boring as fuck. Now that I think about it, Jesse Lee Peterson. He makes me laugh. I don't know much more about him than that. Susie Lou. She's a cunt. What the fuck? Talk of the radio. Funny. If he wasn't so smart, he'd probably be stuck with us losers on YouTube making great content. Like him as a streamer a lot. Video game donkey. One of the greatest of all time. I don't know. Nothing else to say other than that. If he has any fucking personality issues, I'm certainly not aware of them. Aiden Andrews, don't know who he is. Arnina Nina. Arnina Nina is like if I were saying like she's a good person, you'd be like, oh no, she's disgusting, she's a whore, she's everything else. But I get her. I get her. I get who she is. And I have a feeling there's a lot of pain behind those eyes as a little girl. But been awful good to me. She had a baby, you know that? It's really happy. I'm really happy for her. Nikocado Avocado. Brilliant YouTuber. I hope it's worth it though. Vitali Psycho. Scott the Waz. Glad he's starting to cool down. Super talented critic. It's hard to be a talented critic. I'm not a talented critic. I'm just a critic. He's a talented critic. Fuck. JFA. Total asshole. Freeze face. He did not pay. I don't believe that goes until it happens. Carl Jopes. We need Carl Jopes. Brandon Bucky. Don't know much about him. I know Tom likes him. Trissa Paytas. Typical LA. How did he get interested in the cat species? Bunny. I forgot how much I liked wildcats. Count Dankula, my favorite YouTuber. As far as content's concerned. Good guy too, as far as I can say. Good people around him as well when I was over there. Sky Williams. The only guy that ever hit me that I ever got a kick out of. Most of the time I found it pretty fucking annoying. Linus Tech Tips. I get the feeling that he's so busy sometimes he doesn't realize what the fuck's going on. His body of work. His body of work is... you could learn from him, I'm sure. Sorry on a Bacad. He's hated more than he should be, and he's liked more than he should be. I don't think he's a bad person at all. JF. JF's an insane
clip of that?
Insane megalomaniac. The man who raped raped by female book. Truly a legend. You should have made more videos like that. Raped by female Bigfoot. He didn't have the guts to say it was a guy. That'd have been funnier. You should put out a video. You got raped by a male Bigfoot. What's Tommy's opinion on Tommy C? I wish I was better. But I'm not a bad person. JF, yeah, JF is exactly what he appears to be. He's a megalomaniac. Lucky for him, he's good at fucking academics, because I'm glad he was figured out. Crazy Slick don't know him. Amberlynn, she's a really heavy chick, right? That's all I know. Miss Kiff, just a YouTuber, Twitcher, nothing. When I say just a YouTuber, I hope you guys know what I mean. It's just kind of the saying on the show. There's just nothing really particularly interesting about them. They're empty. They're void of personality. They're empty suits. It's been my way of saying empty suit. A total empty suit. Brandon Buckingham, going back, he did a really good interview about Bedegar, I thought. I thought it was really good. That's it? Oh, so let me refresh. Oh, wow, we got donations and shit coming in? Hold on. Amberlynn, yeah, we did. Some of those, I thought that was coming through. Rotten Mango, don't know. Zoe Berger, I already touched her. Foozy Tube, a sick guy. I hope he gets better. It's tough to tell. Mr. Beast, wouldn't want to work for him, but respect him. Sammy, the classic song, I don't know. It's I was gonna do a video on him. I think it's the same guy I was thinking of. John Tron. Found out he wasn't as smart as he thought he was. I'm sure he's not a bad guy though. Angry Joe. Angry Joe, great YouTuber for sure. Completely up his own ass and nowhere near as bright and sophisticated as he thinks he is.
Okay, buddy.
$20. Tommy, you're probably the only person in space to give your opinions and maintain high trust and respect for your viewers. I did it to sacrifice of subs. Have you worked and deserved? Cheers, man. Respect. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thanks for your honesty. I do appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It does. I'll read it if I even say I fucking said a critic. I'm getting fucking tired here. What do you want from me? Real talk. I miss him every day and think about him every day almost. My biggest fan. Real talk. Keemstar? Makes sociopath. MC Jarbo, total phony. Keemstar, whatever's wrong with him gives him a great workout. It's probably psychopathy, but I definitely respect the hustle. Absolutely. But I appreciate what he did for me, even though he would do something. He'll cut your throat, you know. I mean, that's who he is. That's who he is. He's not. There's no fucking high. Abin Preach. Don't know much about him. Wendigoon. Enjoy his content. That's all I can say, though. I told your husband me, but he's shy. Oh, that's too bad. You guys can both call me one day. Frenchie Ben is missed. Shelly to kill it? Don't know. I was wondering about Katie Joy. Who's Katie Joy? Okay, did they kick Tommy out of Lockout? Did they? I don't know. Team's nuts. He knows. I'm pretty sure he knows that he needs some. I do enjoy his company sometimes. Whitney, Wisconsin. Didn't she take somebody took dumps on her? Or I forget. Should be in prison. How about that? Oompaville. I am not an enjoyer of Oompaville's content, but I have nothing else to say other than that. I don't know any inside. Oompaville's very boring to somebody like me. But obviously he's a good YouTuber. He's done well for himself. That's not hate either. Bowbacks. Probably underrated YouTuber. But somebody I don't trust very much. The things that make me not trust him probably don't. It's probably things that he can't help actually that give me those bad vibes. It's probably out of his control. I have had good times with him. Wish you were better. Love you just the way we are. Big T. Thanks so much. Pedophile gaming legend. Chris Denard, good guy. I should have said good guy. George Floyd gaming, nobody better. Gabby Hanna. Had a heart to heart with her one time through the DMs. I don't know if I want to make her my wife or anything. Not because of her looks. She's very attractive. Seems like a lot to deal with, but at heart, a really good girl. There's a Tyrone Magnus. Why do I know that name? Klaus is crazy. Already said it. You have to donate. George Floyd Gaming. EDP already said it. Have to donate. Oh no, I'm out of fucking. Am I out of juice or am I out of? I got plenty. Yeah, plenty of juice. I just gotta charge this bitch. Vegetable erection. One of the great trolls in SFTP history. Lele Pons, I think there's nothing wrong with that girl. She's probably a phony just a YouTuber, but I don't think so. A talented singer. N-word gaming. Joe Rogan. Total fucking legend. And is about as fair a human being as I've ever come across. Mango. Who's Mango again? Not a noob gamer. I know that name. The Quartering. A well business sense phony. Def Noodles. Said that one already. Newest whaler. I miss him sometimes. Yeah, I was thinking about him today. Creep show. Creep. And I don't just, like, she was kind of a creep, kind of a YouTube creep. Didn't know her that well. I never spoke to her. I never got involved with her. Pretty bad chick. Did you do Dick Masterson already? No, I didn't. I don't know Dick very well. Exceptionally talented, probably shouldn't be on YouTube. Lads on tour, you guys are really digging up. Bastards. A Gamer J. Lee. I love him like a brother. Michael Alberto. A Spurg that can never be helped. I like flamenco. Idiot too. Like when I say idiot, I mean like an actual idiot. Hassan Piker. Big platform for a hat size IQ. Vanilla Rice. Kind of miss him too. He's really doing some. He's a talented musician. JFA already covered him. Mango the Smash player. I can't remember who Mango is. DSP already did him. David's Gaming already did him. Asmon Gold. Some of his takes irritate me. Old Bucky Beaver. I know why he's famous and he's good at what he does. Dated Rhyme. Wonder what he's up to. Tim Pool. Boy, I have a lot of criticism for Tim Pool, but one of them, you never heard me laugh about the Civil War. Well, I wouldn't say never. I never thought it was ridiculous that Tim Pool was talking about Civil War. He's been to places where there were civil wars, and the climate is the same in the States as those places. I think that was a pretty reasonable take, and I still do. And it's easy to say that now. He's kind of a lot like Jeremy. I get like the first 5 minutes of him, and then when he starts to do kind of his monologues, I tune out. I don't like his monologues that much. Probably the most hardworking guy I've come across in this business. Running Riot, one of the greatest SFTP trolls. Britbonk did him. Zero, don't know who he is. Ninja. I would say Ninja's a streaming legend. Definitely just another YouTuber camp, but I didn't like the way when he got up there, he kind of like pocket off his friend. XQC. First of all, he's not very bright. He's definitely a great streamer. And I think he kind of knows that. I don't think I get a phony vibe from him. Quantum I already did. Am I good? Oh, I'm fine. John Fetterman. I guess he got a brain fix. I saw him give a speech without a teleprompter. It was amazing. Kevin Blanco. The Kevin Blanco? Austin Jones. Isn't he in prison? Some of you know, always first to the top. Good streamer. Is he still streaming anymore? He's around my age, right? Or he's younger. He's a little younger than me. Amazing Atheist. At one time, one of the most interesting YouTubers. I'm glad we were never friends. William Johnson, just another YouTuber squared. The first power. The official, is that the official Kevin Blanco? Line maker. Pedophile, all right? The right opinion. One of the smarter guys I met. Talented. I don't like 3-hour videos on drama topics. But he did what he had to do. Like a 4-hour video on that fat fucking guy eats too much. Fuck those. Good guy. I tell you something. I loved his stuff when he wasn't getting views, and he was just somewhere between commentary community and skeptic community, and I thought that's when his best stuff was out there. Really liked him. Good guy. You could trust him. Honest. Dead on Dave. One of the best buddies a buddy could have. Train wrecks. Total legend, but if he's doing what he thinks he's doing, he's not going to see 40. Brett Kane, I don't know who he is. Lovely Maggot, no James Marriott. Just another YouTuber. One of the worst musicians I've ever come across. I think under that, there's probably a good guy there, but I mean, he's kind of in that Elvis the Alien, Bionic Pig camp, a total coward. Super talented though, as far as being a commentator and YouTuber. I'm happy, as much as I bash his career, I'm happy that he had to take a bunch of tour days off. I'm happy that a lot of people like his music. I don't see it, but I'm happy things worked out for him. Gosh, it struck me as hardworking. Already did Rusty Cage. Internet historian. Boy, Jesus Christ. If anybody could give Clown as run of his money as him, post-plagiarism, it's, I hesitate to say how great he is because I don't know how much he plagiarized. But everything I know about him, he's one of the best. Awesome. Super entertaining. Happy for iNabber. Just a YouTuber, kind of. Yeah. That whole English crowd. Backstabbers. Which he never did anything to me, but never, character-wise, I've never been terribly impressed. Did Flam. Larix. Oh, we're kind of patching things up, see where things go, but I like his streams. He's doing great. Ice Poseidon. Jesus, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. That's all I know about. I don't know anything about Ice Poseidon otherwise. I hate everything, but I'm going to do this one for you. Now, yeah, I'll do it for you, Jessix. Not a fake. It wasn't these people like, I have social anxiety issues and I want you to like me because I'm just like you. I think he actually did. And super talented. So I'm doing that one again. Black Wolf Company. Boy, I haven't heard that name in a minute. Smart, but childish at times. I don't know if that's the case anymore. It's been a long time. He's a couple years older now. Nothing he couldn't grow out of. I did know fuckers before. Matthew Santoro. God, one of the first villains I came into in YouTube. Just a YouTuber. Seer. One of the most mysterious people I've ever met. Don't know much about him. I didn't learn anything. Capitals I did. Do you watch Scientologist Audit? No, but I want to start. Basherverse. Probably somebody I wouldn't let near my kids. Rest in peace. Drunken Peasants. I can never say anything bad about the peasants. I love them. They love me. Vsauce. I got an admission to make. I've never seen a Vsauce video. I know he hit 40 or something. Joey Salas, just a YouTuber, but in a loving J Station way. I did Gabby. Danarchy. Not an untalented YouTuber, did need to refine his craft, but there were things going on in the scenes that were beyond his control. Jenna Marbles. Never really paid attention, don't have an opinion. Jalen. I'm not sure I know who Jalen is to even say. He's annoying. She's annoying, but I don't even have that strong opinion. Blair White, kind of phony. Diorio, one of the greatest commentators of all time. He kept my channel afloat. Blue Stank. I wish he was stronger. He's not a bad guy. Had a basic, never met him. Vosh. You ever see like one of those skinheads and talking all the hate and about Jews and blacks? Like, what a piece of shit. That's what Vosh is, but he's a commie. There you go. I did H3. Yeah, I did couples. Solid Shibe. Got a completely raw deal. But probably one of the most annoying people I've ever met in my life. To the point where I had to fucking block him privately because he kept calling me and being annoying. Fantano, I think I did. Stromedy? No, no one said that one. Definitely a meme legend. Harley? What's he doing these days? He had issues. That's her family. Chris Raygun, already did him. Spencer? I didn't do Spencer. Probably lying. Probably, I don't know for sure. Kraut, he's one of my best friends. I would say he's best friend. I'm glad he's my friend because it's nice to have a conversation with him. Talk like a grown up for once. I'm very loyal to Kraut, and I have no other reason why. I was loyal to him initially because I was such a huge fan, like Dankula Big, but I know him a lot different now. Kraut's talented, Kraut's smart, and he couldn't handle being fired on very well, but he handles a lot better now. Comes to us, he talks to me. You let it out. Like when people say horrible shit about you, instead of going out and fucking make a fool of yourself, sometimes it's better to call Nick the Oreo and say, that motherfucker. Chris Hansen, typical old media fraud. Fucking more of a game show host, Chris Hansen. Shockmouse, love him to death. I didn't say anything bad about Shockmouse Miss, you know. Jinx, head of his time. Ray William Johnson already did them. You want me to do the ones I did already? You got to donate. I've been doing this, over an hour? What time is it? Jesus. Tobuscus, raw deal. Did Leafy. Bastard got a raw fucking deal. Hold on a sec. I gotta smoke. I gotta keep smoking. I can't go that long without smoking. Ridiculous. So I have to get a charger here. Hook it up to my computer and smoke directly out of it like a homo. This is gonna be ridiculous. You're gonna laugh when you see this shit. If you ever see a streamer do this before, there you go. That's gay. Fuck. That fucking wine hit me hard. Harder than I thought. I'll just hold like this so it doesn't look like I fucking have a wire coming out of it. Okay, buddy. Blue Diamond. Would you want SFTP and Sirius if I got more money? For sure, absolutely. But I don't have a dream to be on there or anything. If that makes sense. Steve McRae, the non sequitur show. Don't know it. Don't know. I'm sorry. Let me go back up. Let's see if I missed anything. I'm trying to get everybody. Andy Signor should listen to me more, but I'm really happy that things worked out for him. He's got more balls than most fucking guys, I'll tell you that. James Charles wasn't allowed to grow up normal. That's tragic. Net Nobody. One of the smartest guys I've ever met in my life. It's really too bad he was born with whatever he's born with. It really prevented him from doing great things. Not that he didn't do great things online, because he did. But nobody was cursed with something. I don't know what he did, what he's accused of or anything. And yeah, fuck him if he did. But well, he did something nice for me once, and I just can't badmouth him, man. Michael Francis. I love Michael Francis. I've been loving Michael Francis for 10 years now. I watch all his content every chance I get. Fine Brothers. Set Jews back 50 years. You like that answer? I think I touched on Sam Hyde already. William Osmond. I know that name. Comtown. Maybe the greatest, funniest podcast of all time. CoffeeZilla is who he appears to be. And all my contacts with him have been very positive. Love CoffeeZilla. I think he's a lot like Mudahar. Might guess. Know him too well. You don't want it, like, if you're YouTube, you don't really want me to know you. It's like showing me your hand in a poker game, because if you ever fuck up, I'm gonna get you. And I think people know that now. Dr. Skipper. Decent commentator. Great game player, I'll tell you that. But probably a total fucking YouTube prick in real life. Stereotypical YouTube prick. If I had to guess. That's my feeling on him. I don't know that for a fact, but the fact that he's sitting around with John fucking laughing at Jeff. What are you laughing at Jeff for? Look at fucking Jeff. Fucking more man you ever be. Zombie unicorn. Psychopath. Weast. Kind of a phony. Vegeta Cody. Tragic. Call me Carson. Born unbelievably, he's born like he's got a lot of discomfort and what have you, but boy, when I interviewed him, I thought he was one of the most talented guys I've ever seen. I don't like the fact that he went to streaming and Twitch. I think that was a bad move for him. That wasn't a bad move. He became ridiculously famous and rich. But I think it also made him just another streamer. I think when he was a YouTuber and then videos, he was just something different and elite. You know? Gratefully came on here. Tried to reach out to him in tough times. He didn't want to hear from me. Fair enough. Nexpo. Probably just a YouTuber. Becky Boop. That's a good one. I never met her. I think there was. She might have been a shithead. I don't know. I wasn't really sure. Cord Wit. He's a throwback to the English dipshits. Praying for Sam Hyde. But not dishonest. Up his own ass. I did Banks. Shadman is where he belongs. Did Nerd City. Corinne Forever. One of my favorite people to watch and cover. Joey Berger, boy, she came up a lot. It's strange. Did it already. Gotta donate. Camelot. Full of shit. Lion Maker. Pedophile. I already did him like 15 times, so I don't want anybody to donate for me to just say pedophile. But if you do donate, I'd say more. JB Pine, you already wrote that, and he's one of my favorite people on earth. I haven't talked to him in a long time, though. Scarce. Good guy. Another guy is who he appears to be. Etika. Tragic waste of talent. I wish somebody could help them. What a gifted gaming streamer, YouTuber. Like, sad what happened there. It really bothers me when people blame that on Keem. It like really gets under my skin. John Chan, I did a kind ale. God, you know, I know he follows me or followed me at one time. I can't remember him. It's just not. It's not clicking. He's one of those guys that follow me. He's like, oh, he's on that, so that's cool. And I never checked out his video. It's Lazo, great guy. Obviously got a raw deal, but also strong. Rolled out of it. Think he's doing well for himself. Already did Hey Watch Your Mouth. Already did Etika just now. Slasher. He's an. All right, Slasher. I got a good one for Slasher because I really enjoyed Slasher's content when he was DJ Wheat, and I feel it's almost the same way about him now too. Slasher is a typical legacy media fraud and phony, but he came in too late, and he came from our side, which makes it even funnier. That's why he doesn't post anymore. As far as finding stories, he's pretty good at it. As far as knowing the scene, very good at it. James Marriott already did. Wildcat, don't know him. Mikey Perk did him. DSP did Roosh. He's one of those dating guys, whatever. KSI did him. Repzilla. And he's kind of a shithead, but he eventually got what I was doing, and we're cool. MamaMax. What can I say that I already haven't said about one MamaMax? I'll just leave that to the videos that are coming out. Did I visit Poland? No. Well, there was that time I got my car stolen and I had to get it there. I'm just kidding. Ben Shapiro. Conservative. I think legit, like, in every way. Like a real, like, Reagan conservative. Like, Deji, just a YouTuber. Typical YouTube phony. Uber Danger, great guy. Ace Trader Liam, I do miss him sometimes, but I know why he doesn't hang around here anymore. It's understandable. It's what can you do? He got caught up in that whole fucking COVID thing. I couldn't connect with him anymore. Hojan, psychopath. Total bitch. Dragon lady. Danger Dolan. Oh! Fucking love Danger. I don't know anything about him, but boy, whenever I think he's done now, if I'm not mistaken. But what great World of Warcraft videos. Kraut already did. Nerdrotic. Boy, I tell you something. If there was a man's man that does this geeky shit, it'd be him. Did he do some time? I like him. Yeah, I like him a lot. Primic. What's Primic? Primic, super talented, should make more videos. Aiko. That's kind of sad. Beautiful woman. Minx. Different kind of sad. It's called Irish. And that's sad. You know they call them lucky because it's kind of a joke. It's like, yeah, you're so lucky to be. Yeah, look at all I have. I'm Irish. Woo! You smoking the wife too? Yeah. Fighting game YouTubers? Well, all the ones I know, like, well, I'm glad Mr. Wizard lost everything, got canceled. Fuck that guy. He's a garbage can. And not because of what he could have caught. He pissed me off years before, Mr. Wizard, when he pissed off DJ Wheat and Slasher. That's a story for another time. Logan Paul, just a YouTuber. It's super talented in a lot of different ways. He really changed the platform, him and his brother. And so, well, I know the name, but I can't put my finger on it. Apollo Legend. Sad. Good at his job. I'm sure he had a lot of influence on Carl. Just sad. Josh Puyot. One of the coolest guys I ever met, that's for sure. I thought we were gonna be a little tighter, but I guess we went different directions. Strangely enough, I know he's doing well. He's very happy. Fucking edgy boy is sent him to prison. Primic already did. AVGN, I think one of the greatest YouTubers of all time. I really like. I know like his fan base is like kind of eating him alive and stuff, and the screen wave stuff. I still like his stuff because like I don't like. It's like we were talking before, like an hour or two ago about Bedrock. He's Bedrock to me. He's always there. JC at Joe Cronin show. Joe really changed YouTube. The other JCS really changed YouTube for the better. Captain Kirsch. I hope Kirsch's good. Probably be a better friend to Kirsch and give her a call one of these days. Sweet, beautiful German woman. I worry if she got corrupted out there in the States. They took that village girl out of her a little bit. Cody Co, know the name to the Tony D2 Wild. Great guy. Great guy. I didn't know him super well, but I totally vibe with the dude. Allah, stop blowing up stuff. Emily D. Baker, is he a lawyer? No opinion. She's okay to me. Peanut Gallery, I love her, and she loves me too. I would totally like wish she'd get back in touch with me. Have you peeked at Def Noodle's channel lately? The dude fell off his rock. No. Like he fell off his rocker, but got back up on his feet, as far as I know. But I don't. I think he's doing. I talked to Def. He's doing what he loves, and I hope he turns it around. Oh, he started to lose it again. Send me stuff. I'm interested. Yeah, Peanut Guy is one of the few people that kind of get me. You can't count more than five people that really got me over the years. She was one of them. I guess Emery, the girls always get me because I got a weak point. And most of you girls know that too. I got a weak point for women. Yeah, she got me, only got me. Fucking Ian Miles Chung got me. I'm embarrassed about that. Emery. Yeah, she's one of the few that got me. I guess Ralph kind of got me too, but it's more, there could be one and the same with that. Nah, Ralph didn't really get me. Ian got me, and Ralph got his revenge for me through Ian. Radium Johns or Def Noodles? I have to probably say Def because Radium Johns is a really big fucking fraud. It seems to have frozen again. Let's refresh. Is he posting one? I just checked his channel out the other day. It looked like he's doing his comedy bit from his club, which I heard is doing okay too. Junior Soprano? Is he still farting into the same pillow? Jay Clink. It's too bad that we lost touch. It was mostly my fault. Good person, heart of gold. Abigail Mander, don't know. Baked Alaska, trash can. Jake's a good guy. One original host. Tommy NC 2010. Tragedy with a smile. Dumpy! I love Dumpy. I love Dumpy. I love Dumpy like I love Tom. M. Plemon. I already did that one. Ricky. I could never say anything bad about Ricky. I have no criticisms of Ricky. Probably one of the strongest people mentally that I know. I don't think he knows that, but RS Glory and Gold. Puppet. Can't even talk about dead people. Alex Blog TV. Ha ha ha. John Cena was a real prick to me. Probably is a prick in real life as well. Pandas. Die. Trees. Oppress them. One thing I did. Frederick Cons, I know that name. Destiny did him. Real young Crip. Strength beyond strength. Shay Carl, fraud. Xander Hall, idiot. Just an idiot. Just an average idiot. Gross Score, one of the more interesting people I've come across. One of the funniest, too. Not because he's funny, because he did funny things. Critical did him. Small dogs. Frankensteins. They're all Frankenstein. Hunter Avalon. Everything that's wrong with YouTube. And, like, all of that is the result of what YouTube does to people and things. It's just pathetic. Susan Wojcicki. You know, it's tough to say she's stupid because, you know, I looked at her degrees. She never just one of those people that could pass classes but is not particularly bright. Anissa Joma. An idiot that fell into YouTube and was successful and online stuff. Just an average idiot. Jessica can tell you this. Average girl. In every way. Intellectually, on the eyes. There's nothing special about her. Nothing. The only thing special about her is the fact that she needs to be in the center of attention and will do anything to do it. That is the only thing mildly interesting about Anissa Joma. A Tuesday. Oh, why do I know that? You know, I have a negative thing to say about Tuesday, but I think a lot of it had to do with youth. I remember being on the phone with the Chubbs years ago, and I forget what I said. It was something like, "Well, you got to stop doing this, and you got to stop hanging around people that are doing this." Guess what this was? And I could hear him in the background. Well, what do you mean about that? It was like a fucking very Augie thing. What do you mean by that? I'm saying he's got a fucking alcohol and drug problem. You don't be around people that are doing drugs and alcohol. I think that probably came from a stupid place for him. So he probably grew out of it. He's older now. I wasn't impressed with him at all. I've never been impressed with his content. I wasn't impressed with him. But in fairness to him, he was a kid. Corbus. Puppet. Another puppet. Tragedy. Never should have been put in the position she was put in. Probably wicked smart, too. Chubbs was stealing for kids. Chubbs was living the high life. Chubbs did pretty good fucking commentary, man. He was one of the few guys, like, you know, you took like Alex and all them, and they just sit there and say, "Oh, this is terrible." Chubbs is actually funny. Tony Chubbs had some talent. I did it, Jay. I did it today, Jay. Yeah, you did it, Jay. Tony Soprano, a fucking boss. There you go. How long am I doing this, huh? It was Aiden. It was Aiden, Momo. That's how I got to know Aiden. Yeah, I think Chubbs admitted he asked for that scenario. Sonny V2. I don't know anything about that guy. I think he's more than likely just a YouTuber. There's nothing special about him. He hit the algorithm. He does what people like. If you watch him for the first time, you might think it's interesting, but if you listen to him over time, you realize he'll just fucking exaggerate or say anything. He's not good. I trust Tom a lot more than I trust him. Did iDubbbz. Gotta donate if I'm gonna do iDubbbz. Or if we're gonna do one we did. Jeffrey Epstein. Misunderstood. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck off with Jeffrey Epstein. Phil Leotardo. They fucked up his last name. Leotardo. $10. You talked to Def Noodles. I've tried to get in touch with him. I couldn't. What's going on with his new uploads? I haven't checked them. I thought he was just Glue Guns and Roses. I thought he was just doing stuff at his comedy club. Is he having a meltdown? No idea. I'm not legit sure if I should roll my eyes or worry about his mental health. I don't know what you're talking about. I did Ace Trainer, Liam. I don't know. I tried to get in touch with him, but I couldn't. I wish he'd come back to Twitter because his Twitter was great. So I don't know. I hope he's okay. I do. I know Nick wanted to talk to him. Thank you, Glue Guns and Roses. Do appreciate it. Why don't you give her a sub for because she's a nice supporter. Denisa Toastify. Well, I've got to know him pretty well the past year. Boy, he seems pretty sharp. He's got to be careful he doesn't go down the wrong path, but he's really good. I can see him making a mistake out of youth. Because these people are fucking backstabbing sacks of shit, and they can suck you into being a backstabbing sack of shit, too. Look at, like, the whole hot, wet soup crowd, you know? John McAfee. Probably killed somebody. Let's hear COD did it. Johnny Sack. Should have smoked so many cigarettes. Donald J. Trump. The right bad guy for good at the right time. Yo mama. No, yo mama. Petty Page. I don't get what she says a lot, but I deep down I think she's a good mom and a good woman. I don't agree with everything she says. I don't agree with the way she looks at the world or the way she does drama, but she knows who she is. I don't think it's bad. I think she's like a good mom too. I like how family oriented she is. You know, her brother almost died. Like he was on a death's door and he snapped out of it at Christmas. Christopher Montasante. Fucking cokehead, as far as I know. Let's go, Brand. Trans dude from Mr. Beast. I have no opinion on that poor bitch. Brody Fox. Why do I know that name? And I don't. Or I do. Xylee. Somebody that makes me smile more than she knows. She's got to listen to us more often, though. I think she is now. Behind the scenes, got to listen to us more. We have her best interest. We really do. Donut operator. I'm going to throw you a bone, Jessix, because you're Jessix. I get a bad vibe from him, but I can't put my finger on it and say anything. There's just something there is ticking the spidey sense, but it's really nothing more solid than that. That's nothing. Yeah, I like her cadence too. It reminds me of when I was in the army. He's an ex-cop. That might be the reason. Even though Mr. Ray, I'm not the Vivek Ramaswamy. I'm glad you put that one. I want to dislike him because of the way he talks and what have you, but Jesus Christ, is anybody a better communicator in politics today than Vivek Ramaswamy? I just listen to him and what he talks about the states, and I try not to get too caught up, and maybe I am, but I like everything he says, and I view the country the same way he does. But I have a black pill, and he has a a red pill, a positive red pill. So I love Vivek. I totally vote. I like to. I hope I live long enough to vote for him. Love Vivek. I recall Tony was super mad at Donut for his comment on MamaMax video. Wait a minute, was I mad at him? I can't. Maybe that's why I don't remember that. What did he say? That cop couldn't figure him out? I didn't know that. If I did, I forgot it. Adam 22. A cool podcast. It's probably a. Did he say something about me? I don't know. Ron DeSantis, good leader, terrible politician. Like, shocking. He surrounded himself with the fucking George Bush assholes, if I had to guess. Thinking they're his friend. He's not a, I know what his problem is, because he's in the military, and you have to listen to him when he's in the military. He never stopped talking like this. But, I wouldn't mind seeing him president because I know I can trust his leadership, and he has the type of military type leadership. He has a type of military type leadership, and what happens is when you're in the military and you give speeches and everybody's just clapping at the end of it, everybody thinks, "Wow, I must be really doing something." No, we have to. You figure they forget that sometimes. I think that's what happened to him, but I don't care what the fuck kind of politician he barely got elected the first time, but he's done a great job. I'm hoping maybe he can use this experience so he can run. He's young. He's younger than I am. He's 2 years younger than me. So awful. Yeah, Florida seems like him. He's awful politician. And when I say awful politician, he's bad at what Veek does really well. He's really bad at the way his cadence is just terrible. But they said that about Rudy Giuliani. Before he wasn't likable, he wasn't this, and then maybe all that was true, but Dinkins was so bad, that's why they voted for him for NYC mayor. But Jesus Christ, I like the results we got. Biscuit, my favorite gimme. Minnesota boy, is that the guy that said he's gonna punch iDubbbz? He look like he's nuts. Wojcicki already did, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great guy. Brandon Buckingham, I already did, but I'll do it again because I don't know anything about Brandon. I liked his interview, so I can't really give you any kind of deep thing. Lee Harvey Oswald, good shot. DB Cooper, hero. Bill Maher. Bill Maher is like. Bill Maher is like a Scientologist. And most Scientologists, if they drop millions of dollars, when they get to the Xenu part, when they realize that Xenu created Thasans, like you know what? They're like, people like, I got suckered. This is bullshit. But I'm not going to say anything. Because I look stupider giving all that money than I do coming clean and say this is bullshit. Bill Maher believed in Xenu. He went right on with the program to the next step. There you go. Clint Eastwood. If there was such thing as a hero that was a movie guy, and few of them are, and there's not anyone, like Charles Barnes was like legit. Obviously, Audie Murphy was. But boy, for somebody that didn't serve in combat, actually, one of the reasons he didn't serve in combat is he's got a plane crash. He's the closest thing to a legit hero to me. Clinton will always be my father's number one hero. He just embodies everything that is badass. I-95 Jersey Turnpike. Glad I never have to drive there. Quentin Tarantino. Grant, one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, and I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's pretty much kept to. I'm sure he got weird in some ways because in Hollyweird, but no, I like him. I think he's a principled guy too. You know why I know he's principled? Because I think it was during Hateful Eight, and he did some kind of a controversial protest with some kind of race baiting black group, which I wouldn't have agreed with. But boy, when they went after him, he stuck by his guns, and that impressed me. And he never backs down or gives in to the wokies or the righties or anything. So, yeah, like him. Roman Polanski, rapist. Kevin Smith, disappointment. Fucking fraud. Bitch. Kevin Spacey, I don't think he raped anybody. Ever. That's my gut feeling with him. Complete prick, though, and I wouldn't want to hang around him. Total fucking prick. George Floyd. It's tragic. Adam Sandler. Not a very good comedian, but has some good moments. A handful of movies I like. Not super talented, though. And I don't think he's a good actor either, even when he's doing straight route. I'm not impressed. Did a lot with a little talent. John Wick films. I've only seen one. Mindless. Bring the popcorn. That's all I can say about John Wick films. George Floyd Gaming. Legend. Sick Hotline Miami scene. I reinstalled Cyberpunk, but I haven't played it. So hold off on that one. Rob Schneider. Maybe he had the best line in movie history. My dad said in the Jaws book, the cop wasn't. He was kind of an unsure himself cop. He didn't like that because the guy who played the cop in the book, Peter Benchley book, he was kind of more sure of himself. But Rob did the acting. All three of those guys, Shaw, Schneider, and the only guy still alive. The fuck's his name? I can't even remember his name. Danny DeVito. I saw him once. He walked by me in Manhattan, you know? I was literally smoking a cigarette, waiting for my grandmother to get out of the hospital. He walked right by me. And as soon as he came out from wherever the fuck he came from, there was a cab just waiting there. He just walked right in it. Like he had the world at it. Like he was like he walked out there like a pimp. Donkey Kong Country 1. Graphics ahead of their time. But I was completely done with platformers at that point in my life. David Spade, one of the more honest comedians on the planet. Colleen Ballinger, that sounds like somebody from my generation. I can't remember what she did or didn't do. Like some actor. Bill Burr. Moving up to like George Carlin legendary status. I can't believe you guys like this shit. I like it because I was just bored and I want to hang out with you all. Miranda sings no. Oh. I don't know enough about her to say anything. Cat Williams. Cat Williams seems like a mess, but he's kind of like my kind of mess. Shane Dawson. Probably not as bad as people think. He probably surrounded himself with bad people. Blackula. Here's my opinion on Blackula. I wonder, this is a wonder, I wonder if he's innocent. Nina Williams. Why do I know that name? It's crazy to think how strong northern accents are because it should on TV. Old gangsters movies. A southern accent. I know what it really sounds like. Yeah, they overdo it because they always people like me saying, "Hi, how you doing? What's going on? Hey, kitty, kitty." Yeah, they overdo it. Talk like you're from down south. You talk like me now. That's the way you should talk because that's the way they really talk down there. That's how they should do it. Where are you from? I'm going Hooters for the guys here. Y'all coming? That's the way you should deliver it. But they really throw it on thick. Tonka did him. Comment Cop should have been a bigger fucking like. He called me out once and got me. I don't think it was a little unfair, but it wasn't unfair to me to respond to it. I think one of the fucking most honest guys. Period. Maybe the most honest guy. I trust Comment Cop as much as I trust my wife. when it comes to this shit. Cillian Murphy, probably go down in history as one of the greatest actors of all time, but not now. You wouldn't say it now. I'm thinking when he starts hitting his 50s and 60s, they will say that. Gilbert Godfrey. Anybody that makes a video after they come back from the doctor says, guess what, everybody? I got cancer! Is good with me. God rest his soul. I heard he's one of the cheapest motherfuckers ever. Howard Stern, disappointing. He didn't mean anything he said, and I believed all of it. Hunter Thompson. That's a really tough one because, like, it's so tragic that he killed himself, and the way he killed himself is bizarre. I just watched this thing like the last couple of hours of his life. Obviously, he's mentally ill. I'll tell you about Hunter Thompson. It frightens me if he wasn't mentally ill. Somebody could just check out that easy. Dave Chappelle, GOAT. That's all I gotta say, GOAT. Seth MacFarlane, overrated. Not as talented as everybody thinks. Very lucky guy. William Johnson already did. Norm Macdonald. Not the best comedian I've ever heard, but you know, Norm's an acquired taste, and you start to realize when you start to look at it. Like I was in the Netherlands when he passed, or just a few weeks before he passed, and I started watching I'm Not Norm. The guy collected all of his stuff. It's a good YouTube channel. I started to realize why he's a comedian's comedian, and that he was a lot slicker than that dumb guy act was. A Nick Mullen, boy, Jesus Christ, he has a chance to be one of the greats. Nobody makes me laugh hard at Nick Mullen. When he gets on a roll, I don't believe he's autistic. I've heard that before. I think it's horseshit. Or at least I guess I want to believe it's horseshit. Bob Saget. He was not murdered. Very tragic, though. George Carlin. Probably had more influence on my political and historical beliefs than any one other human being. It happened over time because he used to be pretty patriotic, and he wasn't. I couldn't get my hand around people that weren't patriotic, but I do now. I can deal with the fact that you're not patriotic now. Brendan Schwab. Learning is hard. Theo Von, I root for that guy because I know he's doing great now. I root for Theo Von because I know he comes from a shitty background. I'm not so impressed with a comedian is. Damn good interviewer. Mikhail Gorbachev. How could somebody that was such a good person not see what an evil ideology he believed in? Al Franken. Shitbag. Ricky Gervais. I don't find him particularly funny, but I like him, and I believe I'm the same way. Bernie Mac, great comic, funny guy. Not one of my favorites, but definitely funny. Fred paved the way. He paved the way. Boy George, one-hit wonder. Not any interesting. Joey Diaz. Very disappointed I'm hearing that all these fucking free speech assholes are striking our videos, and they're getting away with it because they have normie fan bases on YouTube. That really starting to piss me off. I wonder if we start picking on them. I was thinking about covering more of this shit. Brandon Schwab's not very bright. Helen Keller probably couldn't talk for real. Helen Keller was like Coco the fucking gorilla. Coco's telling you fucking about cleaning the environment. I don't think Coco knows shit about the environment. Just a wild guess. And I don't think Helen Keller did either. How's that? Anne Frank. You know, I used to really get sick of Anne Frank stories, but after seeing what I'm seeing in recent years, I really was like really tired of the whole Holocaust thing. I feel like it was getting shoved down my throat going to Holocaust Museum in DC. And then you stop hearing, like when I was a kid, it was the Jews are oppressed and the blacks are oppressed, right? And then all of a sudden the Jews were whites. And due to recent events, I wonder maybe if I didn't go to enough Holocaust museums, nobody learned a fucking thing, clearly. Ray Skywalker, terrible character. Boring, too. Patrice O'Neill, underrated, but respected in his circle. Julius Caesar, good rapper on ERB. Joyce Sparkle, tragic mental illness. Monica Lewinsky. Was robbed of her 20s. But is actually kind of an idiot. Probably because all that bullshit fucking lefty religion she brought into. But there's a lot of stuff that happened to her that wasn't her fault. And she acted. From what I understand, she lives in London. She has lived in London the last 20 years. And she's never had a serious boyfriend. And that's probably Bill Clinton's fault. That's why you don't fuck younger girls when you're married and the president. Because that's what it does to you. It ruins lives. And it probably ruined her life. If I had to guess. It's my guess. Did she got what, like, is she a grown woman at the time? Yeah, all that stuff. But yeah, I think Bill Clinton should feel a lot of guilt. Augustus Caesar. Is that the same Caesar? Ari Schaefer? I wouldn't have made that Kobe joke. Kylo Solo. Ingrate. George Patton. One of the greatest human beings that ever lived. William Wallace, one of the toughest human beings that ever lived. Hulk Hogan. I think he's like, you have just a YouTuber, just a wrestler. Kind of lying sack of shit. Shawn Michaels. I'm sure I could say a lot of bad things about me, but he was nice to me and handed me a DVD, the saddest DVD I ever got in my fucking life. What's the Iron Claw? You didn't say me Iron Claw, obviously, but the documentary on that family. He actually gave me that. Watching that in Iraq. It's a great documentary, but Jesus Christ. I did Froggy. Ronald Reagan, best president of my lifetime. Successful, hold on. Best and successful. I mean, Obama and Clinton were successful, but I don't think they were very good. Dr. Fauci should be in prison. And probably one day we'll go down in history as a fucking a villain. He's a villain in certain circles. I think it'll be across the board one day. Thunderfoot. Did you know he was a doctor? There you go. Kanye West. Sick guy, tragic, but the people that have genius like him, they exhibit that. DMX, another tragedy. Drugs, fucking terrible. What it does to you. And you're a baby Reagan held you? That's pretty awesome. That is a big deal. Poncho, don't know. Documentary on Owen Hart, the other guy. What? I don't know. Annie Kardashian? Don't know him. Wu-Tang? Oh, one of the greats. RFK Jr.? I hope he doesn't keep Trump out of office. There's a lot to like about him. The Undertaker. One of the GOATs. Eminem, one of the GOATs, but, in your 50s with the teenage chip in your shoulders getting a little old. But he's definitely maybe the best ever. Do I like Fallout? No, never played it. Don't like those type of games too. Jay Aubrey. I already said that. You have to donate for me to do it. I already did Jay Aubrey. Ben Shapiro. Jizza is the best. Jizza's probably he's a genius. For sure. Antifa. Left-wing terrorist group. Favorite video game. Paperboy. Super Baseball for Nintendo or Atari 2600. Review Tech USA. I think I did it before. If Review Tech USA didn't if you didn't like hold himself in such a high standard, I think the fact that he's getting unpopular now would be a better transition. But I think he really thought he was important. Fortnite. I'm starting to like it. I think I'm playing it. Pauly Shore. Did a lot with a little. 50 Cent. Ice cold. But funny. The country of Mozambique. Mozambique? Here? Memology. What a hustler. What a hustler. I probably could take a stab at his character too, because he's pissed me off a few times, but I think he's probably a pretty good person. Zelensky. I don't know whether I hate Zelensky or realize that the things I hate about Zelensky, he almost has to do because they got him over a barrel. I don't know. Had a chat. If you guys we had free after show, and we had a Ukrainian soldier on the line. I don't think he was too in love with him either, but he was light years better than anybody they ever had. I don't like him taking all that money either, and being a threatening, the way he asked, like, I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but the way he asked for money too, it's just like he's a certain entitlement. But in fairness to Zelensky, like, Jesus, what else do you do? He's trying to keep this fucking huge army out of his borders. That's the only thing. That's his only responsibility. I wish more presidents felt the same way Zelensky did. That they would just do anything to keep that from happening. How do I feel about Magnetar, the guy who uploaded the video? Oh, he got a raw deal. And I've got to know him too. I'm a little biased. I think he's a good guy. Japan. When they had that nuclear accident and those guys went in there like it was like the fucking last scene in Armageddon, it really impressed me. Those people really, really impressed me. Brazil. I would have loved to date a Brazilian woman, but I'm glad I didn't. Because I'm afraid I would have saw my entrails. A lot of fun. Sammy Gravano. He still scares me, as old as he is. China. Most evil country on the planet. Not the people. Government. Most evil country on the planet. Turkey. I don't think much Turkey. But I like the Turks. Ireland. Ireland's a lot. I feel that Ireland and Scotland, I feel a kinship towards them, but they really put themselves in the position they're in because they believe in all that horse shit. Socialists really never got them anywhere. Mexico. It's just a corrupt government and stuff like that, but I like Mexicans. Finland. Weird. Grafenvia. I'm glad I'm not down there digging fucking shit in the cold on that isolated. I saw people break their goddamn shovels down there. Grafenbeer. Glad I'm not there. Grafenvia. It's where a war cabinet. No opinion. I don't care what the fuck they do. Have Faith Podcast. Shame it's over. I don't know who Javier Amelia is.
Do you have a clip of that?
What do we got? Thanks for the content. Uncle Love Dr. Tommy. Well, all right. right there, Bat Boy. Well, maybe I'll do that again. On Fridays, I'm going to kind of do what I want, especially if there's nothing going on. There might be more love phones in the future. That was a pretty good one, man. Guacamole. Yeah, I like it on chips sometimes. A-Star. Is he a chick now? Or is it just the cat boy or whatever it is? I don't know.
Stop the point, bitch.
You wrote a word in Italian. It's Italian gang, and I can't say it. The scary people. Philippines. Angels in bed. Malaysia, know nothing about it. Hooked podcast, know nothing. New Jersey, shithole. New York Knicks, thugs. Hate the Knicks. Albanians. I don't have anything bad to say about Albanians because you kind of spook me like a lot of Eastern Europeans. Femios. Good guy. Girl, whatever the fuck he... I like him. There's something honest about him that I like. And he can laugh at himself and other things, too. I think he desperately wants to be like a 90s liberal, but... I think his host trying to cancel him. He's alright. Chicago. I'd rather be in LA or New York. New York. I miss it, but I'm glad I never lived there. I miss it in doses. Ohio. The most annoying people I've ever met in my life from Ohio. Missouri. Just the South to me. I don't know too much. Ohio. We are Femios. Yeah, I'm from Jersey. You are correct. I'm from Jersey too. From Woolwich. Industrial Revolution. It's a good thing. Slave labor semi-slave labor kind of sucked though. Taylor Swift, not as pretty as people fucking make her out to be. A good day for everyone. Scrubby, a true friend. A true friend. He made other people fucking rich, man. A good friend. I wish you were still doing YouTube. How did you learn how to pump gas if you grew up I didn't. You know how difficult it was when I moved down south? I had to be shown how to do it. Oh, so I didn't go to Pennsylvania because I was afraid I had to pump my own gas. But I know how to do it now. Actually, because I live here, I have to do it now, so usually do it for her. Fuck Chicago. Pizza, hot dogs, pizza. Salvo. I already touched on him. California. One of the coolest states in the union, run by nuts and kooks and wackos, and that's why they ruined it. Britney Spears. Kind of a dipshit. Michigan. I'm not going to say anything good about the Midwest, all right? Good at hockey. Untouchables. Great flick. Good TV show, too, if you ever watch it. I'm from Ohio, and you can get lost here, from what I hear. I have, it's like, like you're from Ohio. We had a bad start. I have a bad start for everybody from Ohio. I'm not even shocked you're from Ohio. I forgot. I think I knew it, but I didn't know it, or I forgot. So we had a bad start, and I'm not surprised, Mikey. Fucking hate Ohio. I have a lot of friends. Like I didn't like them right away, or I was friends with them. They weren't. I was like, fucking. Ohio is just. It's like the beginning of the Midwest. They don't know what to be. They don't mean whether like East Coast or Pennsylvania or fucking those lame Midwesterners, somewhere in between. Canada, tragic. The 80s, good tragic memories. Good memories, but I have nothing but good memories of the 80s, but I have to shut out all the horrible shit that happened when I was a kid. Condoms are raw dog. Condoms, but I am married now, so I don't have to do that, but I'm not going to say not condoms. Definitely use condoms. You gotta be nuts. New metal. One of the best times of my life. That's all I could say about that. One of them. Nebraska. Know nothing. I landed there once. Was glad to leave. Epstein Island. Still open? I'm sure I love Texas. Absolutely love Texas. You're from Iowa too. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better. Panarin from the Rangers. Yeah, I like them. I don't watch much hockey as I used to. GTA video games, some of my favorite, and throw Red Dead's in there too. Minnesota felted. Minnesota. Well, you got hockey in Minnesota, so that's good. Yeah, come here, fat ass. Want to say here? McDonald's, better than Pizza Hut, or better than Burger King. Limp Bizkit, great band. Good lead singer in the sense for promotions. Yeah, I like them. They got bad. They ran out of tricks. That's the thing. I like Limp Bizkit. What time? Oh God, it's 4 in the fucking morning. Basketball, not my favorite sport. Especially now with all the three-pointers, it's kind of boring. It's cooler in the 90s. Camel toes. Somebody ruined my view on camel toes. Like, I don't know, he was like an early internet creep. Like from I don't know, it's a guy I knew was really, really super into that. I realized he was getting all these pictures of the mall, like behind these girls' back. Back then, I was just like, well, that's crazy. You're that into it. But now I'd be like, what a fucking creep. What a violation. Brandon Rogers doesn't click. German doner kebab is amazing. Anyway, Boston last time I visited. Boston was a lot nicer and friendlier than I thought it would be too. I had a good time when I was there. It did remind me a lot of Jersey with clam chowder. I liked it over there. They're kind of like Texans. They're very impressed to be from Massachusetts, all the assholes. Frank Zappa, underrated. I think since he's died, he's gotten like people know. The people who know Frank Zappa. Thoughts on Poutine? You know, I forgot about Poutine. I forget how I felt about him. Brock Lesnar. Well, I hope he didn't see Vince McMahon poop on that girl. I actually don't believe that story. Scott Hall, I miss him. AFN, don't miss it. Pain in the ass. Poutine's guy. Poutine's guy. I forget. Maximilian Muss, insane. One of the more insane people I've come across here. That's saying some shit. Literally insane. Small towns are big cities. Small cities. I don't like being in a big city. I don't like being in a fucking small town either. Are Jersey people friendly? They've always been scary on TV. Well, not everybody's in The Sopranos. I can see them being scared. They get rich. Normal things don't excite you anymore. John McAfee did the poop thing and the girl. Why? I'm sorry. Never. No. Just banger. I don't know. I'm a simple man. It's simple pleasures. Regular sex more than does it for me still. I'm still like I'm 15. Breaking balls here. Headbanger's Ball, I miss it. I'd probably watch it again if they ever put it back. Minnesota and Wisconsin, most unfriendly states. Yeah, I could see that. I met a really pretty girl from Wisconsin. She she looked like Northern European. She's tiny, very petite. She had short hair, which I'm not really into, but I'll never forget her, and I bet she doesn't forget me. Bob Marley, moving like this is low. All I can say is I love Bob Marley. I mean, that's what everybody says, right? Rice gum. Just the I did that one already, but just a YouTuber. Ricky Rockman. He keeps trying to bring it back. MTV isn't interested now. There's probably no market for it. Why would MTV not like? MTV sucks. Like, why would he? He should start his own fucking channel and do it or something. I don't know. Do they have the rights to all the music? He should do it himself or some kind of version of it. You hear about Katie? Yeah, she moved back to Pennsylvania. I kind of got that wrong. Hunt Down the Freeman, never played it. Heard about it. Video gamer. Lex Friedman. I don't know. Like, what's his name? Told me he's a fraud, and I don't know how the degrees everybody thinks he has, but I certainly enjoy his podcast a lot. I tend to generally like him. Yeah, they don't play music anymore. People are bitching about that in the 90s. Bam Margera, tragic. The Doors, awesome. I haven't listened to them in a long time, though. Tragic. Do I have heartburn? No. I never get heartburn. Very rarely. Music television. They've been saying that. So you know what happened is The Real World came out. They've made more money on shows than they did on playing videos. It was The Real World. That changed everything over there. They used to have VJs, and it was each part just like they used to come on and say their stuff and introduce the next song and tell a story about them. What was going on tour, and then you did that for a couple hours, and it was the other girl, just like a DJ. It was cool. They had all sorts of weird stuff going on in the back, and I'd watch that. Yeah, Much Music. I thought was still good in the 90s, 2000s. I don't know what happened. TRL sucked, and I don't miss it. Same fucking bands in there, same fucking groups. Predictable as fuck. Record companies paying them off. Jackass, like the greatest events, comedy team, whatever the fuck they were the greatest at it. Why is music so strict in Germany? Is it strict in what sense? Tony, I don't know what that is. Gap podcast? Don't know what that is. Music. Is that it? Oh, I think it's a refresh. Can't believe you guys went this. I can't believe I went this one. What time is it? It's 3. I thought it was 4. It's 4 over here. It's 4:30. Sunny in Philadelphia. Never watched it. R&B is the greatest. I fucking love old school, late 60s R&B. Temptations, Four Tops. I love all that shit. I think that's it. I think I'm done. How many people are fucking in here? This me fucking rattle on like that. Can't believe nobody came in here either. Steven Crowder investigations go nuclear. What's going on with that? I don't trust anything that guy does though. He's a lame-o. A fucking lame-o. Wait a minute. Only 100 people? Well, I should be happy. 100 people listen to me fucking just give my opinion on random shit. This will never happen again. Mom's Basement. Could it be good? It would have been better if I was on it. That's it. No games, I guess. Is it Hangout? Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. I really I don't take advantage of you guys like this very often. I don't like just going there because I'm bored and lonely. You got to be dedicated to your podcast. Yeah, they kept cutting clown. But in fairness, they brought him on there. But I know what Keem is doing. I sort of got it. I'll leave you with this. I've been in talks of getting Clown back on the show. I tried to get him this week. It was supposed to be Thursday, but his schedule didn't work. So I'm going to give him a call this weekend and shoot the shit with him. Yeah, that's it. We'll see if we get him back on next week. Maybe. If we can't, we can't. But I'm going to do what I got to do to talk to him. I appreciate all your donations, all your fun. Good weekend. I'm going to go sleep. I'm going to wake up and I'll watch a game. And then I'll play with Tommy. And then I'll probably be here tomorrow night. My time. I gave you every fucking opinion that I possibly... these people say I'm opinionated, but that's taking it to a fucking whole nother level, right? GG's. I get one tweet that whole time? Shocking. And becoming your hate boner is too strong. Oh, because I said I hate boners too. I really can't stand Ellis the Alien. I think guys just to, you know what it is with Elvis the Alien and people like Elvis the Alien, because they appear sort of harmless and weak. That means they like, oh, why should you hate them? They're just kind of a weak cowards. What good? They're not hurting anybody. I believe that those people hurt people the most because of their weakness, because they don't stand for anything. If you don't believe me, just ask Zaptai.